I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt until last Sunday that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Hope Jesse's alright and let's start donating. Jesse's alright and let's start donating.
Through the show. Cause Joe will suck you off. Make him suffer and force the view. Just unweight it to him. Make the money spend. Drop a donation. Drop a bomb. Then Joe must watch it all.
I know that tonight is not Make Me Watch Raw night, but, you know, since we didn't do it the other night, I just want to hear the theme. I don't know. What's up, everybody? The Marks are live in Philly tonight. Don't you guys like the look of the AEW building? I like it. I like this AEW vibe. This I like it. You know, it's kind of, you can definitely make your jokes about them, like, you know, clearly having to downsize and shit like that. I mean, you can make your jokes about that for sure. Like it's a little pathetic or whatever you want to call it. But like, you know what? To be honest, I think it looks great though. I like the look of it. It's a more lively atmosphere than sometimes just that stale, like, constant arena look that everybody has. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I almost prefer it now. Like, there's something different about it. So, I kind of like it. I gotta be honest. We're starting up in about 1 or 2 minutes, guys. So, if you can, slam the like button for me. We're live. And I hope you guys can sub if you're brand new to the channel. Hope you subscribe. There's a lot of drama going on. A lot of stuff to get to tonight, brother. We got Mark Henry's comments on this whole thing. I mean, I think Mark Henry hates white people, I think. I don't know. And then Maven had to kind of apologize today, too. We're going to talk about that. As big as Maven is, finally Maven had to do. It was kind of pathetic listening to him. Like, we're going to listen to some of that. And also, on top of all of that, just a little bit ago, I was sent this by somebody. Dan Kennedy went and posted on his page. He posted this. He said, day 3 of not smoking weed for 30 days. He's on only this. This is, if this is day 3. Oh my God. Day 3 of not smoking weed for 30 days. Well, bro, if this is day 3, I can't wait to see what day 30 looks like. Oh my God, bro. You couldn't get the day 3 of not smoking weed for 30 days. Bro, Dan, based on day 3, I think you should just give up on this idea altogether right now. Because I don't want to know what day 10 is going to look like. Okay, does day 10 come with an even tighter t-shirt that doesn't fit you? I want to know. Please reach out to me, Dan Kennedy. Guys, we're live in just a minute and 30 seconds. Stick around, hit the like button. We got a lot to talk about. Lot of stuff going on out there. And I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support all week. We had a blast. Shout out to fucking Sith Negan. Sith Negan dropped a Berserko bomb the other night, which was insane. Thank you to him. And shout out to everybody else. If anybody has a problem, an issue, or something they got to clear up, joecroninshow@yahoo.com. You can email me there. Or just DM me in the Discord on X or wherever you want. It's at Meta World Online on X to DM me. And we'll get to you. But we're live in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. In the meantime, click that like button. And if you guys want to donate to the show tonight, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat where you can donate live there. Of course, you can Cash App or Venmo if you want. We also have a big Cash App that we're going to talk about in just a minute coming in from a big player, a big boy, and a big dog, and a big sexy. I am Joe Cronin, and you're here to get sodomized. I'll be right back. 1 minute and 30 seconds. We're live. AEW's going on right now.
Make Joe watch Raw, make Joe suffer through the show. Make Joe watch Raw. Make Joe watch Raw. Make Joe watch Raw. Make Joe watch Raw. The wrestling is getting hard to watch, but that's okay, 'cause Joe will suck you off. Make him suffer and force the view, just unweight it to him. Make the money spend. Drop a donation, drop a bomb, then Joe must watch it all. Make Joe watch Raw. Raw. 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 Make Joe watch Raw. Make Joe watch Raw. Raw. Make Joe watch Raw. Raw. Make Joe watch Raw.
All right, guys, we're watching AEW Dynamite in the background here tonight. I'm not really that into it. The biggest thing I got out of it was, just kind of how different it looks. I really love how the different look. I love when things look a little bit different. The arena is got these arenas. They just got this sort of stale look, and it's just kind of lame, I guess. And I like the sort of cagey, smaller atmosphere. Even those early WWE, Raws got that vibe. The place, and it's in Philly, right? I mean, it's a Philly thing. Just go to a small venue in Philly, I guess, and then you're good to go, I suppose. But yeah, I appreciate the look, and I like it. It's going to be a big week, NFL. We're going to have a lot of NFL stuff, again, if we can, at the beginning of the season. I don't know. It depends on how busy I get with all the things I'm doing. But I'm trying to balance everything, you know. I got a million things, and I love it, I guess. I don't know. Living life is to the edge, I guess. I don't know. We're living on the edge in my life, baby. But if I can do NFL stuff more, I will try to do that for you guys this year. I know every year people want to do it. They want more of it. I'm going to try to do more of it if I can. Obviously, you know, I'm about to have another full-time job. I've got this job, and then I've got my other job. I've got 3 jobs, 3 kids, and I might have 3 years left to live. But we'll see how it goes with everything. God, the stuff that I don't, you know. We're just going to drink something right now. Have a little drinky poo. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with the wrestling news, the wrestling talk, God, there's so much wrestling stuff out there, and there's drama. It's just so crazy to get to so much. It's hard to get to everything, but tonight we might get to it. We'll see what happens. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's go to the place that the trolls hate. As I said a couple of nights ago, the trolls are out. I don't know what's going on out there, but it's like somebody this week unleashed 2018 and 2020 hell on me again or something. I don't know what it is, man, but all of a sudden this week, like the last couple of days especially this morning, bro, like the trolls, what the fuck is going on, bro? I've not seen the evil, nasty troll people out there in like, I don't know, like fucking I feel like years almost. Boy, were they angry like this morning, and especially today. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, they're nuts out there. People coming after me for all kinds of crazy things. I don't know if it's because, like, I don't know what it is, to be honest. Nothing's really changed. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, they're just really like rampant right now. It's crazy. But like, it feels kind of, I'm like, yeah, like, let's go. We're back. Like, I don't know. Not really sure. I mean, like, nothing really has changed month to month. We've been doing the same kind of stuff. I don't know what it is. Man, I'll tell you what, this morning I woke up to like people that wanted to choke me. It was fucking crazy. Unbelievably weird. But yeah, there's something going out there with the wrestlers too, man. It's stirring up. Mark Henry, and then you got Jake Hager's comments on Tony Khan. You got Maven's apology. You got wrestlers calling Mark Henry a racist. I mean, bro, it's out of control today, all right? We're going to get to it all. There's a lot of drama out there. Good Lord. They're going after each other, too. Look out, Cesaro, or whatever his name is. I forget his new name all the time. Claudio. He's going to Claudio swing Darby Allin every time. See, Darby Allin is never in risk anymore. No matter what someone does to him, I never go, oh, no. Because I just think this fucking guy climbed Mount Everest. What is going to happen to him that's any crazier than that at this point, bro? The fucker climbed Mount Everest, right? Like, what is somebody going to do to Claudio that hasn't, like, or to Darby Allin? Like, seriously? I don't know, bro. All right, it's time to go to Cash App. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in right now, Cash App. You can send me a Cash App or a Venmo if you want. Cash App or Venmo, go ahead. And it comes in from none other than the man himself, the Money Man. The Money Man with a direct Cash App to me of $50. Yikes, I had $2 in there, but $52, we'll give it to him. The Money Man, BWO. The Money Man, BWO, Bullfrog World Order, or some people know him as Music Maniac YR, but that's who it is. $52, man, direct Cash App. Shout out to him. What a bomb, he said. AEW small venue tonight. Yeah, and I like it. Dude, Darby Allin just did the, what do you call it, the grave drop, or what does he call it? What does he call it? Oh, my God, the coffin drop. He did the coffin drop. Dude, his head almost hit the beam up top. Money Man, thank you so much, bro, for that donation. I don't know if anybody can beat that, but then again, Sith Negan beat everybody the other night. I mean, people were at 50, 60, 70, and then Sithy dropped a 500 bonanza. So I don't know if anybody can beat that, but Moneyman BWO top dono, we'll give it to him. He's already on the board. Before the show started, this was dropped. 1, 2.5 there. Claudio almost got him. Watching AEW. We got tons of wrestling stuff going on. We're going to get to. We're going to play the videos. Maven. There's just so much shit to get to, man. Guys, please click that like button. We are so close. We need you to bomb that like button. Bomb the hell out of it. I'm serious. Snap that like button. Just absolutely go after it. Absolutely go after it, man. All right, let's see. Raw Arena sucks. Well, I don't know. I just think just the atmosphere, a change up of atmosphere is welcome. Any change up of the atmosphere. Claudio can smack Darby's teeth on the ring. Oh my God! Darby Allin launched. Oh my God! Through the announce desk. Oh no! The stream is doing that thing where it's like slow motion and in low fucking volume. Oh my God! I hate that. There it goes. Oh my God, Darby Allin, dude. Claudio with an absolute bullseye toss onto that desk. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. He was launched. That was awesome. It's too bad the table didn't like break into half, but that would have been cool. But I mean, that's not the type of table they have there. Tons of wrestling news to get to. Absolutely. If you guys have topics, I mean, nail the topics. Dude, give me your topics. Give me your points on those topics. Give me your comments on those topics. I want to feel them all, okay? Whatever your points are, your whatever you have to say, your opinions, give it to me either in the chat as much as you can or super chat or Streamlabs if you want to. It's pinned to the top of the channel. I know it's go up there, make one, do your stuff, whatever you want to do, drop it on me with a question, a comment. I want to hear opinions and points and just go after it. Do whatever. $2 donation. I don't care what it is. Give me your opinions and your points. Let's go. And of course, in the chat, just type it a bunch of times. I'll try to see it if I can. But whatever you do, or even if you cash at me, write it in there, write it on the thing. We're going to open the phone lines later, have people call in. Hopefully we'll get your opinions there. I want to hear it all. I want to absorb how everybody else feels about all this shit that goes on. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know the hard truth of how everybody else feels. There's so many comments. There's so many, wrestling situations today. There's so much shit to sift through, and I'm just giving you the beginning of this because I don't want to get into anything too big right now until AEW ends, and I can make sure everybody's in here to watch it. I don't want to, splatter it all out there right now for you before anybody gets here because we're going to spend, I would assume, a good 30 minutes to an hour on a lot of this stuff, potentially, and then who knows what else is going to happen, and then we'll go to the calls as well. 339-298-1600 is the number, and of course, leave a voicemail. I'll play the voicemails if I can as well. But shout out to Moneyman BWO, dropped the 50. That is the biggest donation of the stream.
Shit bum.
Shit bum.
Tonight's show is either 5 or 5.5.
Tonight's show is either a 5 or a 5.5. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. DJ Glaze. DJ Glaze coming in with the dono. Thank you, DJ, for the $2 super chat, man. What's up? DJ, thank you so much, brother. Don't start pissing the trolls off early tonight, man. Here comes the donos. The trolls are going to flip the fuck out now. Like I told you a couple of nights ago when we were live, you guys were enraging the trolls, and then I think Sith Negan might have awoken the trolls. I don't know what it is, bro, but Sith Negan dropped a bomb, and I'll tell you, the trolls just exploded out of the woodwork. Like, I mean, dude, like rats in a cave. They came out the other night. I told you it was going to happen that night, too. I said, I don't know what it is, bro, but every dollar that comes in, people just lose their minds. Like, everybody, bro. People, like, trolls, haters, like, former people I knew. I mean, apparently, like, it's just, I've been inundated all week with, like, people telling me this, that, and the other things. So I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, what is going on? We didn't do anything that different this week than ever happens. I don't get what the fuck is going on. But it was bad, this past couple of days. And then I'll tell you, man, this morning I woke up to insanity. And I think the trolls were angry all week. Like, every donation, like, rah! They get raging crazy. And then the Sith Negan one, the bomb, just flipped people out, bro. I don't know if it's just anger, they want me to die, jealousy, their failures. I don't know what it is, bro, but holy shit, bro. Like, I mean, I'm a pretty big failure, like, I don't know why but like these people come out of the woodwork and the messages and shit and the names, holy fucking jumping shitballs. It's crazy. But nothing compares to Mark Henry hating white people. Mark Henry should have just said, yeah, here's what I think. If it's white, it should die. That's what I. It's interesting when people make everything about race. The white guy thinks like that guy should go to jail, and the other guy was almost killed. Mark Henry thinks it's kind of both their faults. I mean, dude, you know why Mark Henry's kind of wrong though? Do you want to know why Mark Henry's actually a little bit wrong? No, Sith, never disappear. I taste the tears of the trolls, Sith. I taste the tears of the trolls, Sith. I taste them. They're delicious. Man, I'll tell you, bro. No, they were at it all week. I love it. No, it's not even close to back in the day. We used to have it really bad back in the day. Like, it was bad. Like, it was really bad. This is actually nothing, to be honest, Sith. We're kind of like overselling it, I think. There's just a couple of douchebags, but that means, dude, that's good news. Because when oh my God, through the table, Claudio! It's because, like, it means you're doing something right when people are so mad. Or whatever. You're doing something right. So, I don't know, man. I'm very lucky to have the friends I have that haven't left, and then the people that have donated too, and just the friends that I talk to, like even like Luke and Jesse and everybody, especially, Jesse behind the scenes, always trying to motivate me. What a sweetheart of a guy, He really, as down as he gets, it's amazing how down he gets, how much he tries to reach out to pick me up, even though he's down. This guy's amazing, and people like everybody, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Crazy. Cups of them, Kurtman says. Cups of them. What up, Delta? Shout out to Sith Negan, baby. Unbelievable. Up to the top and all through the damn chairs. Claudio is going to town, brother. Holy shit, bro. This is actually really good. Does this not? So you told me, who's the donator? Who just donated a minute ago? It was God, who just donated? It was DJ Glaze. He said tonight's show was a 5 or a 5.5. Dude, I don't know, man. Now I'm starting to think this might be at least a 6 now, because this is better. This main event has been pretty good. Yeah, it was DJ Glaze donated $2 super chat. Yeah, I would say, is this not raising your opinion tonight of the of what you think? Is this not raising it up a little bit? I feel like this is making things better. Yeah, I think this is making things better. Poor Darby. Right on all those steel chairs. You look good. Hey, Stacks Monet, how you doing, brother? How you doing? I appreciate you, brother. How are you? Claudio looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good out there. I really do. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at this. Oof. I really like the venue, though, man. I like this small venue. I like that there's room. I like that the atmosphere looks alive. I mean, it does kind of have the NXT vibe a bit, but it looks bigger wherever the darkness in the back. And where are they tonight? I mean, I should probably know this, but they're in Philly. But I mean, where are they? Oh my God, bro, that's crazy. Holy shit. Oh, who's this? Who's the bald guy? I can't hear because my audio's the illegal stream I'm watching. The audio's out. Oh, it's one of the guys from. Oh my God, not this again. Here, a beatdown. So AEW is doing the same thing, like WWE and AEW with their beatdowns at the end. Oh my God, here we go again. Here we go again. Oh my God, every show, like, is it not every show that there's like an evil group beatdown now at the end of everything? Is this always gonna happen? Like, this is like everywhere. Like the bad guy beatdown. Oh my God. The bad guy beat down again. Wow, there he goes, man. Well, it's in darkness now. Where are they? In the back? Something's going to happen, right? Oh, God, I wish I had sound, dude. I have no audio right now. God damn it. I want to hear what's going on. I have no audio. Wow. Is this really what all it's going to be? Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, these end of show beatdowns, dude. I was ready to go clear. Oh my God, dude. I was ready to literally. Oh my God, bro. I was ready to give this like maybe a 6.5 rating or something, and then it ended like that. God, no. Why? The God himself, Sith Negan, just to clarify, on September 1st, I'll hit 77 months. Guys, that is beast material. I actually thought you were at 78 or 79. I actually thought you were closer, so I'm glad you looked at it because I thought you were closer. I thought you were at 78, 79. Oh my God, bro. Sith Negan is at 77 months as a $100 patron on Patreon. That is a record that is insane and will never be broken, much like his Dono record, that record, and the Twitch record. We've got to come up with some kind of a graphic for this, like with the Sith Negan thing and like a logo and the design on the bottom, and then like an award button with those fucking symbols all over it or something like that, because it's like, it'd be really cool. I was also thinking of like coming up with a JCS like Hall of Fame type of thing. I don't know. But like he'd be in that. I don't know though. We might be getting too crazy, but absolutely incredibly crazy. And he did drop a bomb the other night. Well, AEW's over, guys. What did you think? Call the show. Whatever you guys want to do. If you want to donate to the show, Streamlabs pinned to the top or Super Chat down below. Nothing is too little and nothing is too much if you're fucking filthy rich, but I doubt you are. But if you were filthy rich, feel free to do whatever you want. I need to do a lot of things. I'm not going to sit here and, clamor on it because it might piss the trolleys off, man. I got messages this morning that were like, people were like threatening me about all kinds of stuff. I'm like, what caused this? I have no idea what caused it, but I documented all of it. So I don't know. We'll see if there's a correlation why people are like threatening me today. I don't know what's going on. But we'll figure it out. God, the fucking. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, yeah, so bam, we got Sith Negan's on top Way on top, he's beating out Leonard Kitty Kisser, 500 above Leonard. Z-Pain in third place, baby. Z-Pain held the fort forever, last couple of months, but he's dropped to third place, third star. Andraves, Mos Blaze, Mr. Mammoth, Big G, J Menace, Salem Suicide, and Snarkbait. Dude, even Snarkbait is in the Hundy spot, in the number 10 spot. This is why the trolls are angry. This is why the trolls are angry. I couldn't figure it out. This is why. Because even the number 10 guy has dropped a Hundy this month. That's crazy. That's wild. And my God, they're pissed off. Like, they are so angry. I told you guys this the other night that they were angry, and I told you last week that they were angry. But I'll tell you what, this morning, woo, let's go, baby. It's delicious. I will taste their tears, and they will taste my semen, quite honestly, and I'll impregnate all their wives. If they have them, I doubt they do because they're trolls. But, let's go to the donations really quickly. We're going to go to Discord in a little bit. We're going to accept the phone calls, 339-298. 339-298. God, what's my new number? I don't even know, dude. I don't know my new number. I forget it's something. I think it's 1600. I forget my new number so many times. So many times I've forgotten my number. God, I hate new numbers. 339-298-16. Oh, I'm sorry. 339-298-1600. That's the number. We're also going to go to Maven's comments. Maven apologizes for his comments about the Raja situation with Syko Stu. Syko Stu is up, by the way. He's awake. And one of the guy who stopped Raja, made a video the other day. You might have seen that. We're going to play that. That guy was pissed off. It was crazy. I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched about a quarter of it because it was so good, and I was like, dude, I want to make a reaction to this. I don't want to watch it multiple times over, so I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Oh, it's crazy. Tommy NC was talking about my water bill. What? He should be worried. No, was he? Was he really, or are you just trolling me? I doubt it. Even if he is, I mean, you should probably talk about his weight problem. You know what I mean? Talk about my water bill. I haven't talked to Tommy in years. I don't even know what the fuck. He doesn't know shit. Tommy don't know shit about me. Tommy knows how to be a big fatso. That's what Tommy knows. But I apologize to him if that's not true, and I just said that. So sorry to him if that's the case. It's probably are you trolling, Summer Red? You are trolling. I know who you are. Fuck you, dude. Fuck that. I take that back. Nice try. Tommy, I take that back if you're out there somewhere. You're probably watching me masturbating, and pretending like you don't, but it's all good. It is what it is. Let's see. It's in the ECW arena tonight. I didn't even know that, dude. Oh my God, bro. I didn't know they were in ECW arena tonight. No wonder I like the place. Why did you get blocked, Ghetto? What the hell? That's crazy. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Sorry, somebody's explaining something to me. I don't know what things people are saying to me mean. Someone's explaining it to me. Oh yeah, man. I'm not gonna get into that. I don't even know what you're talking about, really. But okay. Oh. Really? I can't believe that. That's crazy, YR. I'm not gonna talk about that. That's pathetic. That is so pathetic, bro. Anyway. No, I'm not gonna get into that. That's funny though. God, I live rent free. Because I'm living rent free.
Duncachino?
Duncachino?
Don't mind if I do. What's my name? Duncachino.
Music Maniacs, $10.
Goodness, I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
WWE needs to sign Kenny Omega the Cleaner ASAP. Palm up hand emoji. Cucumber emoji.
WWE needs to sign Kenny Omega the Cleaner ASAP. You know what? I was thinking that tonight when I was looking at Kenny Omega. I was actually thinking man, even though it's great where he is and he's probably perfect in the situation he's in, the there's a part of me that's like, it's too bad this guy's never going to get to WWE, it feels like. Or at least if he gets to WWE, he's not going to be in a good state, like, he's not going to be in the prime of his wrestling career. He's not going to, like, oh, man. I really was hoping at some point we could see Kenny Omega in WWE. But the one good thing is if Kenny Omega, you know, if Kenny Omega does start kind of breaking down over the next 5 years, but he could then still go to WWE because he could wrestle a much more simple style as a big match guy. Whereas in AEW, it kind of feels like he needs to be this, you know, the video game guy wrestling all over the place, doing crazy stuff and, you know, wrestling like he does. But if he came to WWE, he wouldn't have to do that. So, you know, or, you know, there's a part of me that's like, I guess it kind of makes sense. But if he ever decides to go to WWE, it's like I'm worried that's going to be too late. It's going to be too far down the rabbit hole. Detroit Morales says, I really enjoyed the feeling of Dynamite Arena tonight. It was something different and I enjoyed it. That's how I feel. You know? That's how I feel. Is it looks it just felt alive. The smaller atmosphere I think did them good. I think it did them good and I appreciate it. BWO Music Maniacs, thank you for the $50. He is the top donator. If anybody wants to support the channel and support the show, feel free to do it. Give me a wrestling take, though, too, if you can.
Duncachino? Don't mind if I do.
What's my name?
Matt Cologne.
Duncachino.
It's a whole new game.
Duncachino.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Hell yeah, Joe, let's go. Shout out to the big donators like Sith. Did you see THR video of the Garage response?
Yes, I saw some of it. I stopped watching it because I want to react to it live on stream tonight. So we're going to talk about the Raj videos. We're going to talk about the Mark Henry. We're going to talk about Maven's apology. We're going to go to that in a minute. There's quite a few little things to kind of play and kind of get into. It's pretty crazy, man. The Enemy Design, Sith Negan says, I've heard that diverticulitis has really taken its toll on his body. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can tell, you know, I think you can tell looking at Kenny Omega that he's not 100% anymore. You know what I mean? He's kind of aged a little bit really quickly. It's not that he looks really bad or really whatever, but he just does look weaker. I mean, that could come from some of his intestines. Not, you know, the vitamin absorption is different after diverticulitis and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor whatsoever. I don't know these things, but I'm assuming there's quite a difference. He looks more run down all the time, you know, but he looks really good. I mean, for a guy that's been through something that we don't really know what it was. You know, we know that he went through diverticulitis, but you don't really 100%, unless you saw a documentary on the guy's life the last year and a half, you wouldn't really know how bad of it he went through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could come here on YouTube, you know, like you just said, talking about like something about what people think about me. I could sit here on YouTube and just pretend to be a perfect person and like everything's good. You know, nothing ever happens to me. It's all good. You know, I'm smart and you're awesome and we're all cool. But, you know, I choose to tell people about, you know, like how dumb I am and how bad things might be going for me because I just, whatever it is, if things are going good, I talk about things going good. If things are great in my life, I talk about that. Things are going bad, I talk about things going bad, you know? I'll always talk about everything. I just can't help it. Like, so it's crazy. Like, sometimes things are rolling. It's fucking awesome. Sometimes people don't want to hear you talk about how good things are going. And sometimes people don't want to hear you talk about how bad things are going. You know, it depends on what's up. But, you know, Kenny Omega has really not let us in too much on what happened with his situation. You know, he's said, yeah, I could have died, the doctors, blah, blah, that's part of a storyline, but we've never, unless I haven't heard it. Now, he could have gone on a podcast somewhere and broken the whole damn thing down of this is what happened exactly, this is the suffering, this is what I feel like. I mean, he's also got the vertigo thing, too. That's a huge concern, too. Dude, my mother has vertigo right now, like last couple of years, like I said, and it's, like, I never knew. I always thought it was just something stupid, like, oh, I've got vertigo. Like, it just sounds like a make-believe thing. But after seeing how my mother is responding to having it, I'm like, really? This is really bad. And if you're somebody out there who relies on your body or certainly wrestling in the ring and balance on the ropes and not to get hurt, dude, vertigo is fucking crazy. If you slam down on the mat and get up and you've got vertigo, the whole world is going crazy. It's like if your head isn't like connected the right way or something, and like if you had a flashlight and you wave a flashlight around and it goes where you wave it, but if that light bulb inside the flashlight was loose instead and it wobbled everywhere instead, and you shake the flashlight and it just won't stop wobbling all around, that's kind of what like the vertigo stuff is. And that is super, super dangerous for somebody in a ring competing like that. Dude, it's got to be tough for him, man. You know what I mean? It's got to be tough for him. It's got to be pretty tough. But, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Earlier, like I said, I was looking at Dan Kennedy, one of my friends, and, of course, one of our normal callers here, co-hosts even, you could say. Dan Kennedy posted this earlier, and I could not... Day 3 of smoking weed. Oh, day 3 of not smoking weed for 30 days. I just can't stop looking at this dude. Oh, my God, bro. I love you, Dan Kennedy. Oh, my God, bro. This is day 3, bro. This is day 3 of not smoking weed. Bro. Dan, dude, you look like you smoked a building right here. Like, what do you look like when you're smoking? Or what's day 10 gonna look like? Are you permanent? Dan, do you have permanent high face? What is this? God, I love you, bro. I love you, dude. Congrats on 3 days sober. Is it day 3 of quitting weed, but day 3 of starting heroin? I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Dan. The fucking t-shirt, bro. Yo. Why is the t-shirt? I'm sorry. I'm gonna be okay. Shit bomb. Let's go to the donations.
What Boston team is better, NHL, NBA, NFL?
I guess, I don't know, man. I think the Celtics are probably the best, still got the better team of anyone right now. Probably the Celtics, I guess. I think the Patriots are going to be a surprise this season. I think they are going to be able to win 7 or 8 games. I think they're going to be a bit of a surprise. I think the defense is going to be better ×2 compared to last year. I think the offense will be 1 times maybe better. So I think they'll be a little bit of a surprise. The Bruins, who knows? I have no idea what they're going to do.
30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt
New York
Sunday,
smells?
That my security, my safety, my life was in danger.
Near the Brooklyn Bridge it does.
People from New York smell. They don't shower with soap. New Yorkers are confirmed to have the lowest average IQ of any American. New Yorkers also are weaklings that can't fight. Ain't none of them know how to punch right. New Yorkers suck cock.
Well, you better not talk about me, bro, or I'm gonna tell my brother to get his gun. Get his gun, bro. Brother, get your gun. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I'm pretty sure he threatened, him and his brother threatened somebody I know, or somebody I think, with a gun a long time ago. I could be wrong about this, but I think they told me this, or they said this. It's a long time ago. My brother has a gun. He was one of my co-hosts that they threatened. But then again, that guy could have been lying. I mean, I don't know. Who knows, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you know how we do it here, bro. I like the Braves, though. Shit bum. Thank you for the dono.
Is at ECW Arena Joe.
Ah.
Tony Khan can't help himself copycat.
AEW is at ECW Arena. Tony cannot help himself. What a copycat. Yeah. I mean, Tony and AEW are taking a lot of things that a lot of other people have done and just, trying to emulate it, I guess, But, the arena, I thought it looked good, though. I would say do small arenas. I mean, this is what wrestling has always done, though. If you sell that many tickets, if you're selling that many tickets, that's what you got to do, Thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum, Music Maniacs. If you want to become a $5 shit bum, the donation link is pinned to the top of the chat. You can do it that way. Or, of course, you can, whatever. But, yeah, I think the Patriots are still going to blow, probably, but I don't know. We'll see. They're going to win more games than last year. I mean, come on. I would hope, But whatever. You can't win forever, It's hard to believe when I was 15 years old, almost all my sports teams sucked. When I was 15 years old, Red Sox hadn't won. Patriots never won. Bruins hadn't won in 30 years. Celtics hadn't won since I was in diapers. So it was 2001. Everything changed, and we had a run for like 20-something years. Even the Celtics winning a couple of years ago. I mean, it's just been a crazy run. It's been a good sports time here in Boston over the last 25 years, but, it's all going to, it comes to an end eventually, but, the Patriots are due for a drought now, obviously. They had a run like a once-in-a-lifetime run as a team, so, we'll see what happens. I'm not ridiculous like some of these other fans, like, we're going to win every time. Like, what are you talking about? The Patriots have been awful the last couple of years. They don't know what they're doing. This is the first year I feel like they look like they know what they're doing. But you still got to go out and play the games, and you got to win. You got to do something. And for the guy that said the New York Jets are going to go to Canada if they open up an expansion team, there is not a chance in hell, I would think. Dude, New York Jets moved to Canada, the New York would riot. There would be a riot. There'd be murders. I don't know, what there would be. I hate the Jets, right? I'm a Patriots fan. I hate the goddamn Jets. I hope whatever the fuck. But, I certainly respect the Jets. It's a fucking, what do you want to, iconic team, iconic name. It's not going to go to Canada. That's ridiculous. They already got the Winnipeg Jets. They don't need the New York Jets. Not happening. I would veto that. As much as, some Patriots fans, they might laugh and say, haha, that'd be great. I'd wish for that. I don't wish for that. I would not wish for that. I wouldn't want, even though as much as we have New York issues, I would not wish for that. Why the hell would you want the New York Jets to move to Canada? What a stupid thing. Absolutely not. That would be so dumb. They're a just historical team. Last 30 years, they've been historically trash. But, every year, we're going to win this year, you fucking Patriots, cocksuckers. No. Nope. But whatever your team is, we'll get into football, man. We'll talk about it if you want. We'll do whatever you guys want. It's up to you guys. Louis Urdaneta, how you doing? Belichick's a weirdo. I agree that Belichick is a weirdo. But you know what? It takes a weirdo to win a bunch of fucking Super Bowls. And I'm happy we did. So, whatever, man. As long as it doesn't come out that he, diddles himself to, baby pictures. I mean, that would be...
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Mika Parsons.
Ain't got 2 licks in the game, no cap on my mom and on site. Fit you boy. Hit me up, I holla. Y'all Jerry Jones don't be playing bout my money. Honky bouts to drop gold in bulk. You finna see. Get yo bag to Joe Witty Cronin.
Well, alrighty, baby. What up, Mika Parsons? Thank you for that donation. Someone's gonna have to decode that for me. But I appreciate it.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Let me guess, Joe. Some of your hater trolls were mentioning your water bill? Well, they all got played like spineless little pigs and sent to you by a jealous ugly fuck from New York that can't stop talking about you.
Oh.
Hey Danny MT, fuck you.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Big Jones, thank you for the $3. That's weird. How did you know about this? What is going on? What, my water bill? Why are people talking about my water bill? You want to pay it for me? Can you pay my water bill for me? Why? What do you mean? God. Are you serious? People are still talking about me like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Yo, that's great. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck are we talking about? My water bill. What? Yeah, that is what I've been getting. What is up with that? That's weird. Can you pay it for me? I'll give you the bill, you pay it. Water, electric, and gas. So that happens when you don't pay it for a while. You want to pay it for me? Let me know if you want to pay it for me. I'd love for you to do that. That'd be awesome. Let's go to the phone calls really quickly. 480, hello.
What's going on, Joe? What's going on, Cronin Army? This is Shrekomania. Oh yeah.
Jesus. Hey, don't come or anything.
Real quick, did you happen to catch Brooke Hogan's interview today?
No, I have not. That I did miss. I've seen a lot of shit that we're going to play in a few minutes, but I haven't seen Brooks Hogan interview today. I've only heard her on Bubba the Love Sponge a week or two ago.
Brother, Bubba the Love Sponge had her on her first interview today. Her husband, her two twins, they were down in Florida today, and Sky actually gave permission for Brooke to go in and see Hogan. I mean, it's a huge insight to what Brooke actually saw. Body cam footage is going to be released.
Wow.
The 911 calls.
Wait, so this is this is a secondary interview after the last time she called in. So she's on again with Bubba. Yeah. Wow.
She was on with Bubba. She was on with Bubba earlier today, and then she was on with TMZ today. And she basically she said basically why she was down in Florida, down in Clearwater, to see her dad to make sure that he did the autopsy. She said what he looked like. He was dressed in a nice black suit with a black bandana. His hair was nice and long. He was still frozen.
Jesus.
But she said that he was.
What does penis look like?
She said that she saw from the neck down.
Oh,
so
okay, that was good.
She didn't go too much into detail, but she did say that.
Because that would be my worst nightmare is I die and then they accidentally wheel me out of the vault for my family to make sure it's me, and they forgot to put a sheet down or something, and there's just Dad's dead cock. Like that would be the worst thing like that ever could happen. Like, and it's like, and I can't do anything about it because I'm dead, and I can't even. I guess it doesn't matter, but like that's the last time they see me. Really, put the sheet back up and redo it again so it's not that, bro. Don't get me started.
What if you would have taken like some Blue Chew before you kicked the bucket or something?
Oh.
You know, and it's just like 6 to midnight,
right? Exactly what I'm concerned about. I will check that out. I cannot wait to hear what's up with that. You know what? I'm surprised the Raja guy's not in jail though. Are you not? Are you? Is anybody like everyone is saying the same thing? Like, and it's because it's wrestling, right? Because I said like, so, you know, because it's in the ring.
I caught on to one of the interviews today. It was an updated interview from the guy who actually pulled Raja off of Syko's stew, and I guess it was the night after, or it was the day after, or a couple days after that, he was sitting on a couch and he was challenging Rampage. He was like, "Bro, come on," you know. So he came out with a updated little post today, and he basically cleared the air. He said he was not in the right state of mind. He was sorry, but still what happened to Stu was fucked up. And, you know, all that. And all that aside, yes, I'm very, very surprised that Raja is not locked up or being, you know, being spoken to. Who's to say that he hasn't been spoken to yet? I mean, I mean, we don't know if authorities have spoken to him or not, but let's talk about Quentin Rampage Jackson. He talked about how he already knew that his 2 kids were going to be screw-ups in life, and instead of having scholarship money, he has bail money for them.
Yeah, that's pretty. How much? Yeah, I talked about that on the show a couple days ago, and I played the clip. I mean, the guy basically said, "Yeah, hey, fuck with my kid ever, and he'll do something to you, and then I'll just bail him out, and nothing will happen." But I mean, this guy didn't even go through that process, though, that I know of, right? So that even hasn't happened, and we already broke down the other day everything that happened. I mean, you know, the promoter could be charged as well. I strongly believe that the promoter could possibly be charged because he's in charge of this whole thing, and he's telling this Raja guy that this dude tried to hurt him and it's okay to go in the ring and hurt him back. And then he's telling the guy that got hurt, Syko Stu, hey, you're going to be in this work with this YouTuber guy or whatever.
Right.
And so it's going to be easy and whatever else. Meanwhile, he's gaslighting the other guy, and then he's telling people and admitting and telling other people, watch what happens. And this all because he knows that Raja talks about stuff like this. So he knows exactly the guy he's dealing with. He knows what the guy will do, and he's giddy with the idea that there's going to be a fight. And he might get this guy fucked up because he's got a bad blood with this guy. So this is all a setup by the promoter. That guy could be charged because it's no different than an electrician going on the top of an electrical pole and doing work on an electrical pole, and then a foreman down below being like, yep, the electricity's off, go ahead, watch this, guys. That's a lawsuit.
Do we for sure know even who the exact promoter is? Because if one of the short clips that I believe came out on Instagram or whatever it was, it had him in the parking lot, of course, and whoever he was on the phone with said, I only told you to double egg him, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do we know who the actual promoter is?
I don't know exactly who, but there's a guy in the video talking about you'll get your receipt in the ring. So he hit you.
That guy got shit canned, I believe, either today or yesterday. There was breaking news that he got shit canned and everything else, but I don't believe he was the promoter. I believe he was. He brought Raja there as a guest, as his,
right? Because
he was there from the get-go. I don't believe he's the promoter. I do believe that he is a higher up type person who thinks that his shit don't stink on the indie scene.
Okay,
but I strongly believe that he was basically a friend of Raja's, and when Raja got there, he was looking out for him. Go back and watch the entire footage. He was looking out for him. And I think that the promoter, if you go back and you look at when Raja first got to the back, I believe that the promoter was the Hispanic guy that was sitting next to whoever that Oos was. That was right there. I think that was the promoter.
Okay.
I personally believe that was the promoter. I don't think that the guy that resigned or the guy that told him, hey, go get your receipt. Hey, you're going to get him back. I think that was a friend of his, and I think he was a guest.
Okay.
Of my speculation,
Yeah, and I think that also it could have been that he was just trying to settle things down and whatever. I mean, clearly the guy thought, we're going to have this work behind the scenes where basically
for sure,
you're going to hit me with a can, and then it's going to lead to me jumping in the ring later. And then all of a sudden the guy hits him in the head, and the other guy is like, Raja, whatever, is like, what the fuck? And he's like, yo, I thought you would sell it. It's like, well, first of all, this guy's not a worker. He doesn't know what, I don't even think he knows what that is, but it was like something completely changed all of a sudden. But then there were other people that knew about that. And so anyway, we're going to play the clips of all kinds of stuff. I'm sure you saw, did you watch the interview?
Joe,
yes.
Yeah. I saw the interview of
with the guy who took him down.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's the guy that I was talking about. He was sitting in his truck. He was sitting in his truck, and he was clearing up the air about him doing what he had to do. But like I said, it was either the day after the after the whole Syko Stu incident, or the night of the Syko Stu incident. He was sitting on the couch with like a glass of something, and it looked like he was 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah.
But he was challenging Raja, or he was challenging Rampage, one of the two. But then today he came out with an interview. If you look it up, or if you can find it, I'll try to post it in the chat. By the way, before I do that, are you going to be on Discord later or no?
I might jump on Discord. We'll see how things go, but I might be on there. Yeah, if you want to jump on there.
Anyways, I'll try to post it in the chat. And but it came out today, and it was him sitting in. It looks like a work truck in the driver's side, and it's about like a 30-minute, 45-minute interview, and he said that he was not in the right state of mind, and he was sorry for challenging Rampage, but the whole situation is a fucked up situation. But I'm sure if somebody has it, I'll try to look it up and I'll send it over to you real quick. But
okay.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, everybody, happy Wednesday, happy hump day to everybody, and everybody like the show up. Let's
man.
go.
Thank you, bro, for the donations and the support, brother, and always a good take. So I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Great guy, Shreko. Thank you, man. Shrekomania, always bringing good points. And we'll go back to the donations now, and then we'll go back. Let's play a little bit of the clip, guys, because Maven did. I guess Maven says he fucked up or something the other day. I don't know what's up with this. He was like addressing stuff earlier, and he's apologizing for his take.
Promise to you guys when we first started this channel. That promise was simple. One, I would be honest and forthright. Just bare my soul on this platform, if nowhere else in life. And the second promise I made was, if for any reason, if anything I say ever comes across as
who's this discount Joe Cronin on the left?
As
more hair.
And I'm shown where that insensitivity lies, I have no problem making amends. I have no problem being shown where, maybe exactly what you said there didn't come across well. And I'm not like,
I appreciate, I'm going to play more of it in a minute. I appreciate Maven like trying to apologize for thinking he got something wrong, or even if he didn't get something wrong, just offending people. But I don't need some over apology from Maven. I don't know why people think they have to get that. I don't even know why, I don't know, Maven's never had to do an apology maybe. So what you find is most people don't give a shit. If you apologize, they just pound you more. I just say F off. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you do. It's just like all the trolls attacking me all week, or the trolls attacking me and saying these things and messaging. I don't care. You don't know my life. You don't know what I'm going through. I guess. I tell you, but you don't believe it. What am I going to do? Who gives a shit? You obviously don't know, or you don't care, or you don't want to care. If I say that the sky is blue, you'll say it's pink. If I tell you 2 + 2 is 4, you tell me it's 3. If I say something, you say something else. It's like, what are you going to convince people that hate you stuff? Who cares? So I appreciate Maven being like, hey man, I think I had that wrong because I didn't see the whole video. I had a bad take, or that was my take at the time. Deal with it. But I apologize if it upset you, but it's not, that's what it is, man. I don't know. There's times where you're sorry and you want to tell people, but I don't get too far into it. I love apologizing. I 100% believe in it, to be like, yo, I really think I did fuck up. Here's why. I am sorry to anybody. This is what I did. But for the most part, if you're not going to accept an apology, fuck off, fuck them. At some point. It's like when The Undertaker talked about Coco Beware, and he said, Coco, he's trying to apologize, and Coco kept going at him in the back and the front, and he goes, dude, you want to go outside? Or what is going on? But Coco was lit. He almost got killed. He almost got paralyzed. If somebody almost paralyzed The Undertaker, he might do the same thing. I wonder how The Undertaker acted when that cameraman didn't catch him the right way at WrestleMania or whatever, But, it'd be a different story if someone tombstoned you and almost killed you. But I don't blame people either, but at a certain point, I'm not going to be sorry anymore if you're going to try to hurt me, I don't know what to tell you. It's like the time I got beat up at the bar that time, the night that I basically stopped drinking hard alcohol at bars, for the most part, at that 2010. For the most part, I stopped at that point. Because, like, you know, that guy wouldn't accept my apology, and I was hammered out of my mind, and I was still managing to be like, I'm sorry, I'll pay for it, I'll fix it, over and over and over again. And the guy wouldn't relent on it, or just say, get the fuck out of here then. All right, you know, whatever. But no, he wouldn't. He wanted to. He was like, I'm like, go ahead. You want to punch me or whatever? Go for it. I don't know. And he did. You know, so it's. I mean, I was in no position to defend myself because I was so drunk. But at least I was trying to tell him, like, and look what happened to me for apologizing. Look what happened to me for apologizing to that guy at the bar. I got knocked out. You know, I was hammered and I was like, you know, I apologize. I'll pay for it. I'll go in and clean it up. Let me go in and clean it up, and then I'll even pay you for it. I'll give you $100. I'll clean it up and I'll get out of here. I'm so sorry, bro. I fucked up big time. I lost my cool. I don't know why. I'm drunk. I'll go clean it up. I'll give you $100 right now, or I'll just give you that. Whatever, man. I feel bad. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I broke a beer bottle on his on the thing. I've told you this story a million times, but I broke a beer bottle across the bar, which is probably the worst thing I ever did, like, in a bar. I don't think I've ever done anything like terrible. And I was like, as soon as I did it, I like snapped awake. I like sobered up. I was like, whoa. I looked at the beer bottle and then I put it down on the table and I said, watch out for that, to the bartender, because he saw me do it. And I'm like, watch out for that. And I walked out. I just left the bar and he came out after me. And I tried to calm him down and I apologized 90 times. And I said, listen, I'll pay for it and I'll clean it. And then I won't come back for a long time or ever, whatever. You know, I'm so sorry. I fucked up. Like, these are things that I kept saying to him over and over again. Didn't want to hear it. And eventually he fucking bumped me, like he chest bumped into me, like, and I was like, oh. And he chest bumped into me again, like, you fucking, in my fucking face. So finally I was like, dude, and dude, what do I have to do, dude? Are you trying to fuck me? Now, remember, I was still drunk, right? But I think it was like, I don't remember anything after that. What are you trying to fuck me? That's the last thing I said to the guy. And then the next time that I woke up was in the third floor of my buddy's Southie house. Third floor. I woke up sweaty in the summertime and there's no AC and I was like, whoa. And what ended up happening is after he threw me into a car window, busted the mirror on the car, by the way, a giant guy out of nowhere, came from out of nowhere. Everyone was like in awe because this guy was massive. He was like 6'7" guy, came out of nowhere. And he wasn't in the bar. He came from like next door, or he was like watching on the street or something. The guy fucking, my friend's aunt tried to jump in the fight because she's crazy. She's a crazy bitch. She jumped in the fight to defend me because I was so hammered I didn't know what was going on, obviously. Like, the guy threw me into the car. I fell down. I might have tried to get up. He punched me, and like this girl, my friend's aunt, jumped on this guy apparently, and that's when this big giant guy stepped in and grabbed this guy apparently and like lifted him up and threw him backwards, and then the guy went away into the bar and never came back out again. And everybody was like, dude, there was this giant fucking guy who came out of nowhere. He was watching the whole thing, I guess, and he came out of nowhere, and people were like, dude, he was like 6'7". It was crazy. And I'm like, how did we get home? He goes, that guy fucking carried you. I'm like, he didn't rape me, did he? Like, I mean, like, what the hell is going on? He carried me down the street, brought me up 3 flights of stairs, put me down, told everyone have a good night, and went home. Like, there's some fucking hero guy out there who did this and then brought me up. Like, it's fucking crazy. And I'm like, that's the craziest shit ever. Can you imagine me being carried down the streets of South Boston at 3 or 4 in the morning or whatever it was? Well, it was 2 in the morning because the bar closes at 2. So, but like, it's just a crazy story. Anyway, the point is, apologies don't always work, you know, and it just makes people crazier. And sometimes you just get knocked out for apologizing. Of course, I made a comment that might have made it worse. But you know, it is what it is. The hockey in me just comes out. You know, the hockey. I would have said that on the ice to somebody. You know, what are you trying to fuck me? You know, it's a very hockey type of thing, I feel like. It's also a shit stirrer type of thing. So I am what I am, I guess, and I'm Poppy the Sailor Man. Thank you for donating. Oh, look at this, a cup of coffee. Cup of Joe. Cup of Joe coming in donation-wise.
Is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
Hope Jesse is all right and let's start donating.
Thank you, Ralph, so much, man. Let's start donating. I appreciate the donation, man. Thank you so much. Why does Maven have more viewers and doing better on YouTube than Ryback? Because Maven's content is way better than Ryback's. Ryback's content is just sitting there being like, yeah, I went to Pizza Hut.
Shit bomb.
And I fucked my own self.
It's Tommy Incy, his troll subscribers attacking you.
Oh. Is it? Is it really? I don't know. Tommy and troll subscribers? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. You think so? Why? I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just I think it's just random people. I think it's random randos, music maniacs, but it's probably just random people. But it's weird. It was this morning. It was heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. But yeah, if you know where it's coming from, let me know. I'd love to follow the breadcrumbs, you know. Get the lawsuit going. We'll see. It's weird though. Appreciate it, brother. Okay, we're on Discord. Are you on Discord? You're waiting. We'll get on there in a minute. Shreko, thank you, man, for coming on. Appreciate it. Let's go to the calls.
Yeah, Joe.
Let's go to the calls, baby. Let's see. All right, this is about WWE. We'll get back to the Maven stuff. Plus, we got Mark Henry's comments. How do you feel about Mark Henry's comments that this guy should basically, like, take more of the blame or most of the blame? Or I don't know. It's a weird situation. Let's listen to the voicemails.
Just wanted to make a few remarks on today's Raw in Birmingham. I think the crowd really brings a lot of energy, bro. Those UK crowds are most of the time, they're pretty, they have a lot of energy. And I think the show kind of started out kind of strong in the beginning with the Roman and Bronson Reed segment. The middle was okay, but I think their last two matches really closed it out good. But hopefully this trend continues and we'll get better product overall. Or just Raw will just stay consistent already.
Well, that was actually a voicemail that was left over from the other day. It wasn't about tonight, so I didn't know that, but that's okay because it was a good one. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, but I don't think I did not like Raw like you did. You know, I mean, I'll give you. Thank God for you. You liked Raw. I did not feel that great about Raw. I feel like Raw, and I said this in my video the other day or this morning, whatever it was. It's like, it feels like Raw is just rinse and repeat again. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Mix it up, do the same parts all over again. I think I don't mind Maven, but I think Mark Henry might be a dumb fuck. Like, I don't know, bro. Mark Henry's takes are sometimes retarded. You know, Mark Henry's takes are literally sometimes borderline retarded. I'm not kidding. I mean, I hate to say about it. I love, Mark Henry, legend, great guy, whatever. But man, some of his takes, bro, they sound retarded. It's really stupid. But it is what it is. If you guys want to donate, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. See if you can beat Moneyman BWO. I don't know, man. You guys can help out, and we'll see if we can beat Moneyman BWO. But he's up there with a 50 spot. Unknown callers on the phone. Hello.
Yes, I am the money man, and no one will beat me tonight. But I hope they do. Okay. I like playing. I like doing the little. It's like that little Chinese checkers or something. So you put a 50 up there.
Right.
See if someone will beat me tonight. It's like a wrestling match.
Right.
Who's gonna beat me tonight? Who's gonna put me in the chokehold?
Sith is in the chat, so you never know, brother. He could just. I mean, Sith Sith only drops bombs, but Sith is in the chat. He could beat you if you wanted with a flick of his wrist.
I do the small mini bomb. I do the 50 bombs, the mini bombs. They still, listen. They help you pay your water bill. Can we clear the water bill situation up though, once and for all? Seriously.
I don't even understand the situation.
Okay, so I'm going to be very PG here.
Okay.
I just heard Tommy and C say your water bill, basically like that his water bill is $7 or something. It's included in the rent.
What?
And people were wondering why your water bill was so high. Tommy and C was, So I'm thinking it's Tommy's. He has over 250,000 subscribers or whatever. So it might be a bunch of his trolls attacking you or whatever. But he did. That's
He's
all I heard.
about,
I heard him make that comment.
He's concerned about
my water bill.
He's concerned about my water bill.
Well, he needs to drink. He needs to mix his food with the water.
Why does he want to talk about? Why does he want to know about my water bill so bad?
That's all I know. I mean, that's all I heard, and that's all I know. So,
well, it rolls in your mortgage. Actually, it rolls in your mortgage when you don't pay it. So it actually rolls. It rolls into it.
Just to clear there, you're just late and past due on the bill, correct?
Yeah. When you're past due, it adds up to a lot.
Yeah,
like $1,200.
Well, I'm trying to chip away every day with the 50 bombs, and obviously,
You want to? Why does he want to? He wants to know how much it is. I don't get it. He wants to know how much it is.
He is very upset about your water bill.
That is so. What the fuck? This is what the man worries about. The man worries about my water bill. He doesn't worry about being a big fat tub of lard. Tommy NC 2010. Are you sure? Are you lying to me? Are you just gaslighting me? Are you trying to gaslight
I'm
me?
not Look, I can pull the clip and give it to you if you want.
Okay.
But that's all I heard. I mean, there could be a lot more from
That's
him
funny.
or whatever.
It's not. It's just funny. It's not even more.
But just from where that. But I'm just thinking it's a bunch of Tommy.
Listen, the guy, he weighs 900,000 pounds. I mean,
But real quick, Glaze is waiting for you.
Who would lie about failing? Like, let me lie about failing, right? What do we? I'm telling lies about failing, guys. Oh my God, bro, who's worried about another man's shit like that? That's weird. That
Tommy
guy
is upset with a grown man's bill situation.
Oh my God, that's funny. Well, it's okay. He should worry about his weight. What else you got?
On a Dunkin' Donut,
Send him Dunkin' Donuts, and then he'll go to his grave.
Chokes on a chicken McNugget,
I don't know. I feel like I'm being gaslit by people. But so what else?
No, it's 100% real, Joe. This is 1,000% real. It's the most silliest, weirdest thing.
Well, I was out of work. I was out of work for 8 months. Things add up. And then on top, and I owed before that. Remember, I owed for 3 or 4 months before I was out of work 8 months. You know what I'm saying? Does he want to pay it for me? Can he pay it for me? He could pay it for me. I could say I'll send it to him if he'll pay it. If he wants to pay it, I'll send it to him.
That's what I'm saying, Joe, and not to be depressing, but now more than ever, Joe is down more than ever. So that's why I came out and had to start donating. Like it must be that bad when me starts to donate to Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real. So.
Oh well, I appreciate it, brother. I mean, I do, and. Yeah, I don't know. Like I wish it wasn't real because it kind of blows to always.
This is your shift in your reality, and Tommy has been just getting fatter and fatter every month.
Oh, come on,
with you.
Jesus,
very obese.
Well, I don't know.
Obese.
I don't even know what's real.
Shout out to. Do you want to shout out to?
I'll tell you one thing. My life is so fucked up, crazy, but awesome at the same time. But also fucked up, crazy, devastating in a way, like financially. That you can't faze me. Nothing can faze me. I got pulled over one day, and I thought to myself, I was getting ready to be combative because nothing really happened. Like I didn't really do anything, but I got pulled over, and I was thinking I was going to tell the cop like. When he started being like, oh, I'm going to write you a ticket for that inspection sticker or whatever, I was going to be like, go ahead, bro. There's nothing you can do to me. Arrest me even. Like, you could do whatever. There's nothing worse than what's going on, in my opinion, with my life right now. Go ahead, write a fucking ticket. You think I give a fuck if you write me a $200 ticket? I don't give a shit. I owe the IRS like $60K. I have a fucking electric bill that you wouldn't believe. I don't give a fuck if you write me that ticket. I'll come on that ticket. That's what I was thinking of telling the cop. Like, I was getting lit in the car. I was like, I don't give a fuck. And the cop was like, oh, you know why I pulled you over? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't. He goes, you kind of rolled through the stop sign. And then they were like, oh, I'll take it easy. And I'm looking at the inspection sticker and everything else, and I'm like, the guy was just like, so just be careful. I know, whatever. And they took off. And that was it. And I was like, oh, my God.
Wow.
Fuck, nothing happened. Unbelievable. But yeah, I was getting lit, like ready, like, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, write it. Fucking. Because, you know, and they'd be like, why haven't you gotten that done yet? Oh, because it's 3 months, it's 3 months past inspection. Well, guess what, fucker? Like, I've got a fuckload of shit going wrong in my life right now. I don't give a fuck about this thing. So go ahead and write a ticket. I don't care. My life's almost over. Go ahead, write it. Like, and I didn't have to do any of that because they were like, oh, yeah, just, you know, I thought you rolled the stop sign. And I really didn't, but like, it was just, I kind of did, but didn't. But anyway, I thought that was fucking hilarious. I'm like, there's nothing you can do to me. Like, I just laugh at people. There's nothing you can do to me. Somebody could threaten like me or do. I just laughed hysterically in their face because it's like, you like this energy?
Yo,
why are you like this energy?
I want to send you. Where it does say drama on your screen thing.
Yes.
Do you? I want to. If you
it.
have a PO box, I'd like to send you some T-shirts and some candy for the kids.
Yeah, no, I'm all set. That's Leonard Kitty Kisser tried to do that too, and I told him no. No, I don't have a P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box anymore because if I could afford a P.O. box, don't you think maybe like, you know, we wouldn't have a problem? Yeah, there's a lot. No,
listen, but I'm glad we can clear the air on the water bill thing. It's silly.
I don't know why he would say that, but that's funny.
Well, no, because you came.
Well, he hates me. You know, the guy don't like me. The guy hates me. Whatever. Who cares? But the real drama is the wrestling stuff with Stu and Maven and Mark Henry. And is there
Maven,
people think there's
Mark
a racial
Henry,
thing? People think it's
Mark
a racist
Henry's
thing.
Look, there's always going to be, you know. And shout out to Glaze, fellow racist, white supremacist. Love him. By the way, he's waiting in the Discord, Joe. So
who's in the Discord?
Glaze, racist white supremacist, a great guy.
Oh, DJ Glaze, yeah.
Yes, bro. He's like Hank Hill. He reminds me of Hank Hill.
Yeah. My roof, my boner's gone under. Have you watched the new King of the Hill? Are you like into this at all? Or
nah, is it good or? I
don't know. I just know Leah watched it and liked the first 3 episodes, and she's like, we should watch that or something. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm with Rojas. Like I think he said before, it's kind of boring, King of the Hill to him. Like before the original episodes, and it was to me, it's kind of bland to me always.
You know
what I'm saying?
just going back to the drama stuff as far as Raja is concerned is. You know,
yeah.
I just think that a lot of people saw the wrong video or didn't see all the truth. You know, like Maven, the reason why Maven is apologizing today, because he put out a really cool, like, detailed video about the situation, but he put it out when all of the news and the videos and stuff on the situation hadn't come out yet. So Maven jumped on it very early and made a huge video very early. And like, I don't know, it must have been like 3 hours to 5 hours after Maven put out this video that all of a sudden all this fucking new news and angles and videos and stuff came out on the situation. And so everything Maven said, not everything, but a lot of it, it was like nullified, or like you were speculating or thinking it was a certain way when maybe it wasn't. So like, I don't blame Maven for that. He tried to get out the news, thought he had he thought it was vaguer to him than he realized, I think. But again, I'm also commenting on something I don't know about because I haven't watched the whole Maven apology, and I haven't watched the whole Maven video. Do you know,
Joe,
if you watched it all, can you surmise, like, or whatever it is, that like...
No, I haven't watched it because you're the number one source of wrestling, so I heard it from you first.
Because I'm going to play
on
some
your show. But let me leave the call, but real quick, for the people, how much would it cost for me to donate for you to shave the sides of your face and send me the hair? Just the sides of the face. You can keep the mustache, you can keep the goatee for your professional.
You're gonna have to give me a couple of weeks, but I would do it for you if you advance the money. But I would do it for you. But the reason why I wouldn't do it this week is because I'm doing some things, especially starting new stuff this week, and I don't want to look crazier than I already do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but maybe in a week or two.
No, look, when you shave the sides, you still have the goatee and mustache. That's really normal.
Oh, you just want the pieces, like the flakes from the shaving.
Yes, that's the famous, bro. That is the,
yeah. You
bro,
give me
like Hogan's.
Yeah, you give me the address. You give me the address. I'll tell you what. You drop the 150 Streamlabs bomb.
Ooh.
The 150 Streamlabs bomb, and I will do that. And I'll put the shavings on maybe like some sticky paper, and then also some loose ones as well. So you can, masturbate in a bath with him.
No, I'm gonna draw a picture of Cronin and use those hairs as your beard on the.
I like how you say I'm gonna draw a picture of Cronin like I'm not the one you're talking to. Like we're talking about me in the fourth person. Like I don't know what's going on. I love it
because you're the god of professional wrestling podcasting.
Oh,
so.
Right.
All right. So God bless you. Thank you. And just get those cash apps going, guys.
Yeah.
That's the way to go because you get all the 100% of that money, right? Or
yeah, no, it goes directly to me. Hey, listen, I'm down with Streamlabs or Cash App. Either one would be amazing, but Super Chats are great. But yeah, the donation link is pinned to the top of the chat. Somebody beat this fucker.
Yes, I'm the leader.
He's the leader right now. He's on top. He's on top, but like, let's beat him, guys. Come on. All right, let's beat him. This guy's a longtime fucker of this show, and has fucked up a lot of relationships around my channel over the years. But now he must feel bad, so he's donating. So please go ahead and beat him by beating Moneyman BWO, the Bullfrog World Order. Bullfrog told me the other day he's like losing his voice and shit, so I'm worried about that.
Everyone else, where
all right, back to the drama. We got a lot of drama here with Maven. I don't know. People were so mad at him. It's been crazy. We'll get to some of this. I mean, I just think it's crazy that he's apologizing.
I stand on a rock. I have my position, and you can either like it or hate it. No, if shown where.
Well, yeah, you should. I don't know, man. I like that mentality mostly. Listen, if you show me some way that you think I'm wrong, and I think I am maybe wrong, or that I maybe did something that was wrong, yeah, I'll be like, hey, listen, man, I'm sorry that it offended you. Like, I feel bad, and I definitely did not want to offend you, but that is my opinion, and, you know, or I got it wrong, but, you know, it is what it is. But sorry that pissed you off at the time. You know, I think you're right, and maybe I was wrong. Or I wasn't wrong, whatever. But, like, to, like, do this whole, like, hey, man, thank you for calling me out because I deserved it, and I'm going to apologize. Like, oh, God, don't do that. I hope he doesn't do that.
I can do better in life. I'm all for it. I'm all about it. Hell, I encourage it. I'm 48 years old, and guess what? I have hopefully 48 more years of growth.
Damn, he's only 7 years older than me.
I hope to grow every single day. The video that we put out yesterday, and it was a rush job. Zach's not even.
There it is. It was a rushed job because I had the privilege of being live while this happened. And dude, if you took all my reactions when I was live, if you took my reactions when I was live, my raw reactions, and clipped it, you'd be like, dude, what the fuck, Joe? What is wrong with you? What kind of take is this? Well, because the information was coming in slowly and I was reacting to how I felt about the situation. And after a little while, it became clear that it was a little bit different. And then it became really confusing and complicated. And now we got even more of the story today. And Maven was trying to be content man and get it out immediately, which is what he should do, kind of, with some responsibility. And, you know, he didn't get it quite right, so his opinion was warped because his perception was his reality at the time, but the facts have now come out, and there's a different perception on the whole thing, right? So that's all it was. Hey, listen, I reacted to what I thought I saw was what was going on, but it turns out there's a hell of a whole lot more to it, and I would change my opinion now, so it's too bad that video did so well, and we rushed it. That's it. Oh, well, shit happens. You tried to be, like, quick and viral. That's the price you pay sometimes. That's why you got to try to be responsible and try to be better. But in the end, fuck it, bro. It's the game of YouTube. Get it out.
Oh, and by the way, that's Zach. That's my
that's
Zach.
Yeah, and there's Zach, who I mean, he looks like somebody who gets things right? But you know what? Zach has a couple of play buttons behind him. Zach is...
That's my point.
And he doesn't blame Zach, I don't believe.
Where I can do better and where I can be better for you guys. I'm glad you guys showed me where, you know, perhaps saying, what was it, Zach?
Borderline assault?
Borderline assault. Nah, it was assault.
No.
Flat out. It was assault, battery. It was as bad as something can get. And guys, I'm also not above it.
So what is, I don't know, man. Like, I know there's no way Maven really thought that it was borderline assault, you know? He thought it was part of a wrestling angle, so whatever. And yeah, borderline assault is ridiculous, right? If you really looked at the video. And so Maven can just say, yeah, it was definitely more than borderline assault. I chose the wrong words. I didn't actually think it was borderline assault. Or maybe he did, based on his angle or what he saw of it. You know, we all know it's not borderline assault. You know, I know it's not after seeing it. He knows it's not. You know, he just, saw what he saw and did what he did. You know? I don't know. It was definitely assault. Like it was like attempted. It looked like attempted murder. I think it's attempted murder, but I mean, at the very least, it's assault and battery, and it could have been manslaughter if he killed him. If it's not, or worse, I mean, it could have been murder, for sure. So I don't know how Maven confused that. Where's the original Maven video? Let's go back to the original Maven video. Like, what is he talking about? Did he take the video down? Because I was looking for it. Oh, yeah. It's only got 500,000 views. I mean, you know?
He's not a fucking worker, bro.
This is obviously taking place before the match. Probably before people even file into the arena. Before any part of the show takes place. The guys, the wrestlers, the workers are... looks like outside, they're backstage, they're in ring gear, so we're obviously close to showtime. My first issue with this is if you're doing a work, meaning everyone is on the same page.
One thing that's funny about Maven is how he always has to use the terminology of wrestling, but then re-explain what it means all the time. I find that annoying, but I understand that he's doing it because he sometimes gets a lot of viewers that may not be wrestling smart, you know, or whatever. So he like reminds them or says like, and by work, I mean that it's planned out. And it's like he has to do that. So I don't mind that he does that, but I hope he quickly does it and doesn't get into like reiterating everything. Like we all know what it means. Like, but not everybody knows what it means. So it does have some value to drop that. Clearly Raja, I don't think fully knows what it means, but based on Raja's comments ringside, he really does know what it means. So it's confusing, you know, how this happened.
You want to make sure everyone involved has got the script, meaning everyone knows what's going to happen. So if
you want to make sure everybody got the script, meaning everybody knows the script. Like we don't know what knows the script means. You know what I'm saying? Maven does this with all his shit. And you wonder at a certain time, does Maven really need to always bring up what the terminology means every time? I guess if he has a general audience, but what I would do if I was Maven, if I'm Maven, I'm going to look at my 10 most viral clips, and then I'm going to look at 10 of my most recent clips, and I'm going to compare how many people watch my videos that are subscribed and not subscribed. And if 80% of the people that watch my videos are already subscribed, you know, maybe I'd stop saying that. But if it's like 30% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed and the rest aren't, well, you might be getting a lot of traffic who are non-wrestling people, and then might be valuable to keep dropping that lingo and explanation and definitions for people really quickly no matter what. And honestly, I don't mind it. It's sort of a familiar cadence that he has now with it, where he says, and by script, I mean this, and by this, I mean that, and by shoot, we mean this. Well, maybe just say that now and stop using the lingo and cut the video down, or cut that down a little bit. I don't know, but you know, not the worst thing. I like the repetitive cadence, and that does work in videos with familiarity, and it helps you be warm and friendly with somebody, you know, when they repeat the same sort of cadences over and over, and that sort of speaking consistency that somebody can have, and he clearly has it because people tune in for quite a while and they enjoy his video in long form format or short-term format. But, you know, at some time, maybe you got to think about cutting it down just a little bit. I don't know, maybe.
If you're trying to get some steam, get some heat backstage beforehand.
And by heat, I mean get people upset maybe, or get invested. Like, I'm surprised he didn't do it there. He didn't, though, to credit to Maven. He said get some steam first. So he then said heat, and he was like, well, people get that, I guess. I love Maven, man. He's very likable. Absolutely. That's why Maven crushes it.
And you're using someone who's not a worker, not a wrestler, not used to this type of storytelling. It's imperative they are in on the show, the work aspect of it. When he hits him with this beer or soda or whatever it is, I notice Raja does not budge. He doesn't sell it. He doesn't move. In fact, his first instinct is to take a step forward. And you heard someone off in the background saying, yo, watch out. He's not a worker.
Shit bum.
Maven is appealing to all audiences. Joe is a god.
Thank you, Music Maniacs, for the donation, man. Music Maniacs is on fire tonight. Thank you, brother. Also, thank you to Big Jones for the $3. And, of course, DJ Glaze for the donation. Ralph as well. Gerald Armstrong, Mr. Dode, and Matt Cologne, plus Netty Boy. Thank you guys for the donations as well. Raja doesn't need a fancy lawyer because he's not getting charged. I wonder what's up with that, man. I wonder if Raja and this wrestler that he attacked, I wonder if they're going to ever meet up, or, I mean, obviously, you know what I mean, with like people around. I wonder if they'll ever do a sit-down interview, or if there'll be an apology of some kind, or somebody will make sense of what the hell happened, or maybe they will make sense of it. I mean, it was really vicious, man. Like, and I feel like, I don't know, man. I'm concerned that, I mean, if this Raja guy never gets any kind of penalty for this, I mean, aren't you concerned about what he might do in the future? He attempted to kill somebody, basically, and he's going to get no punishment at all.
What's worse is Syko Stu is a U.S. vet.
Yeah, no, that's pretty sad, too. And something is so messed up with this whole thing. I mean, there's no doubt about it, man. Yo, DJ Glaze, thank you for the dono. I appreciate it, brother. If you guys want to donate to Streamlabs, here's the link to Streamlabs. That is the best place to donate to support me, and with everything going on, that's the best place to go, right there. Or paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show if you want to go there as well. But of course, you can do Venmo also.
Do you like Russo and Coach Show? I love Coachman.
It's all right, but it's okay, I guess. But listen, bro, I'm going to light myself on fire, bro. Yeah, they're okay, guys. I like them. But, I don't know. Why don't you tell them to come on my show and talk about it? I don't know. There's the Cash App link, and I put the Bitcoin out there for people the other day. I don't know if anybody's done that, but if you do, let me know. I'd like to check it out. Bro, I thought this guy was going to spit on FTR tonight. I thought, I wish that this, imagine if he spit all over him. Oh. I love it. You know what I love about it? I love a black guy hating on the guy, too, because you know that kills him, right? Because in his underwear, he's got the rainbow thing and the Black Lives Matter thing tattooed to his dick. The Cash or Dash or whichever one this is Cash, I think. Cash has the rainbow tattoo on his balls, and he's got the Black Lives Matter tattoo, probably a tramp stamp. So to see him getting chewed out by a black guy is great. I love it. Although I think this guy's friends with the company, and I think he's wearing a DraftKings thing, so not 100% sure, but I don't know, probably part of something. So they probably jerked each other off backstage later on. But we got more stuff coming in. I'm going to play a couple of more videos and everything else, too. Hey, good night, Sith, if you're going to bed. Sith Negan, the Negan is here. Man, it was so good to see Sith Negan show up last night and drop a absolute fucking crushing bomb on the show. We'll definitely be able to eat off of that for a couple of weeks. So I appreciate it, man. Sith is 77 months on Patreon. He's approaching 80 months as a $100 patron. And, man, I can't thank him enough for all the help. And for everything, too. Jennifer Muppet Baby, if you can, as soon as possible, Jennifer, I DM'd you, reach out to me, and get me some info on what you could put on the belt. Canadian flag, maybe your initials, and JCS, too, or something, and then we could put it all on the belt. Maybe like in the next day or two, get it out to me. I'm going to DM you again, though, and let's get it going so Sith, you can do that, because that was really nice of Sith to do that as well. And, man, talk about... It's going to be really cool when you get that box. Also, I need your address. So if you feel okay with that, send me your address. Promise not to send you underwear or anything like that. I'll send you Leah's. But, we'll do it. Oh, something's coming in. Something's coming in via Cash App, everybody. A donation via Cash App, not a Streamlabs.
Cash App donations, Cash App questions, time for Cash App questions.
Oh, no.
Cash App donations, Cash App questions, time for Cash App questions. Cash App
music man, the money man, BWO, just dropped another $50. Holy shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the Pantera song tonight for sure, brother. Oh yeah, it's coming tonight. Thank you, brother. He didn't ask a question. He just said Pantera. I guess that is a question. I got a question mark, right? What am I, fucking stupid? Yep. Pantera song, yep, it's coming tonight. I didn't do it last night. I think the Sith Negan bomb threw me into a loop. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, we needed to pay the internet bill. I'm actually pretty caught up on the internet bill. It's not bad. I only owe $100 on that because it's the regular bill. It's not bad. So we're actually caught up on that now. I was $300 behind. Now it's paid off, courtesy of Sith Negan. Of course, if the electrical gets shut off, kind of nullifies the fucking internet, doesn't it? I'm surprised they haven't shut me off yet. I'm actually surprised. You know, when the guy came, one time I owed $500 and the gas guy came to shut off the gas, and he was like, I shouldn't be here. You only owe $500. There's other people that owe $4,000 and shit. He's like, so I don't understand why they're making me do this. And he really was here to shut it off, and we had to pay it and whatever. This was a while ago, but he was like, dude, everybody owes $4,000. You barely owe anything. I don't understand what's going on. And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? But yet now I owe all this crazy amounts, and nothing has been shut off yet. So I am thanking the gods, I guess. I don't know. We're lucky it's not off yet. Still not off. I don't know how. But you can pay it, though. If Tommy out there doesn't believe it, I'll send him the bill. He can pay it. I'll tell you what, like, I will legit... If that's true, YR could be lying. YR could be a liar. He's been quite the gaslighting liar in the past. But if he's not lying, and that's true, as long as he can pay it, because the government pays everything for him and his mommy, I'll send. If he can pay it, I will literally send you my bill, but you have to pay it. That's the deal. And if you don't pay it, well, we're gonna hurt you somehow. You know, because a deal is a deal, you know? So you let me know if you would agree to that. And if you agree to that, I will, if I'm wrong, I guess, I don't know what happens if I'm wrong, but I won't be wrong. So when I'm right, he has to pay it. I'll send it to him, but he has to pay it. How about that? If that's true. Could be lying. Could be a lie. But let's have some fun with it. Ghetto, man, you got to send me a DM with your whole address to your channel, and I'll fix it. I don't know what happened to you. But anyway, we got more shit going on, more wrestling drama throughout. Let's hear more of what Maven said.
I had no clue what was about to happen.
What the fuck was that? You don't sell it?
Yeah, see, he's just breaking down this video. So this part's whatever. We've all seen this. Now, I don't know if Maven is going to show the slam.
This was supposed to be a part of the show. And once he delivers him, once he slams him back, you see his head hits the back of the canvas. I think he's out cold. The moment
he is out cold right there. Maven is correct, because I saw it. We saw it live on my show the other day, and I told you, I said he got knocked out immediately. In fact, all of you guys said the same thing after I noticed it and said it as well. You guys were saying the same thing to me, and even people that were coming in were saying it. So I know that we were right that the guy got knocked out, because everybody knew it. He was knocked out right there on the drop. That was it. And then you get defenselessly punched.
The moment
and maybe Raja thought that he was going to slam him down, and then he was going to throw fists, and the guy was going to try to block it or something like that. But I don't know, man. He was targeting that jaw. I just don't see it, man. You really, really... let him have it.
He takes that bump that was way harder than the bump he thought.
And I also think that Maven is coming across at this, that it was a completely set up work and nothing. I don't know. Let's hear what he says.
He was about to take. He's out for the count. Now, what you're not seeing, because YouTube will not allow violence like this to be shown, are the haymakers that Raja is delivering. He's giving him rights and lefts. These are 100% shots delivered to an unconscious Syko Stu. These punches are being delivered with intent, and that intent is to inflict as much pain and damage as he possibly can. When you straddle another man and you just rain down blow after blow, when you can obviously see they're out cold, they have no...
Well, dude, if Maven's admitting this, why did he say then that it was borderline assault? I mean, isn't that just speaking wrong?
No way of defending, protecting themselves. You're borderline flirting with assault. And
we'll see, he's borderline flirting with assault because it's wrestling, so you might be able to get away with it not being assault because it's wrestling. So, like, trying to prove this sort of stuff when it's in a ring like this, it's hard to figure it out for law enforcement, I feel like, and someone's got to do something. So I almost take borderline assault as, I don't know, but yeah, it's not the right thing to say. It's still not the right thing to say. Maven was just riffing, and it's the wrong thing to say. It's he assaulted him. It's borderline like he tried to kill him, I think. That's the, I mean, even that you could argue, no, he tried to kill him. But it almost looks like he tried to kill him here. That's what it looks like. It looks like an attempted murder. It's definitely assault, right? So Maven got that wrong. Do I think that Maven needed to make a fucking 30-minute apology for that? No. I think Maven could have just come out and said, hey, man, I made a video. A couple of things I got wrong is I said borderline assault. I mean, it wasn't borderline assault. I mean, like, it was like he was trying to kill this guy, it seemed like, or the guy, or like, I don't know what he was doing, but it seemed like a real thing where he was trying to kill someone or hurt someone or incapacitate him. He was really trying to hurt him, like, for real, hardcore. And I don't know. I guess I don't understand. Maven set this whole thing up like he knows what happened, but then all of a sudden drops out and says borderline assault. So it's just weird that Maven says all that stuff inconsistently, but then at the end, his result is it's borderline assault. Just so it's weird. It's weird. Weird.
Quite possibly criminal charges.
That guy had weak sauce behind him. He tried to do something, but it was weak sauce. That's some craziness.
Is always a little bit off. They don't move the way you would expect a professional wrestler to move. And you run the risk of a worst case scenario happening. An athlete blowing an ACL, getting hurt, or this. Both of these guys' lives will never be the same. I don't know the state of Stu right now. I hope he's fine. I do know one thing, Raja, his problems are just beginning, because I guarantee once people realize who his father is, and by father, Quentin Rampage Jackson,
I think everybody knew right away.
Start flowing in, whether it be lawsuits from Stu or lawsuits from other wrestlers, lawsuits from someone in the front row suing from emotional distress. The problems for Raja, they've just begun. Problems that were easily solved if, rather than using him for anything physical, you, same thing, have him slide in and have him get in the way of somebody. Then have another wrestler do whatever physical activity you needed done for that night. Problem solved. Now, all that said, Raja was still 100% in the wrong. You just can't handle situations like that, not only in wrestling, but in civilized society. And I get he was wronged as soon as he got there. But at that moment, he should have either taken himself off the show, out of the environment, or he should have pulled Stu off camera, handled it like men in a back room. And I hate that all of this happened, and it's so easily avoidable. Last I heard, Syko Stu is in the hospital currently recovering, and we here wish you the speediest of recoveries.
You've all heard about this Raja Jackson story by now.
Well, that's crazy. So yeah, I really don't think. I think Maven was wrong with that comment. Like, was it borderline assault? I mean, no, it was assault, but sometimes we just say things out of our mouths that are words that aren't, the right words to be using, or we get something a little bit wrong in a moment. And I just think that's all that happened with Maven. I don't think that Maven, needed to apologize for 10 hours. Even if he was getting heat online or in his videos, I definitely agree with him, like, clarifying it, because he should, because he's got a really big following. So you don't want all these people mad at you and shit like that for one comment. And everybody starts hearing, did you hear Maven just said it was borderline assault? But if you watch the whole Maven video, Maven understands how dangerous and terrible it is. But then all of a sudden, in like a moment, he sort of just says the wrong terminology and says, oh, it's borderline assault. And it's like, when he watched that back, I'm sure he was like, well, that's not borderline assault. It's like really assault. Why did I say that? But it went out, everybody saw it, and then they're clipping him saying that, and it's like, and then you add Mark Henry, who said that the other guy's at fault really too, and you clip him out of, whatever. But Mark Henry, or, it's like you're clipping people out of context, kind of, I don't know. I just think it's not fully in context, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. But I appreciate the donation, brother, and thank you as well. How's everybody doing in the chat? How are you guys? Thank you to Sith Negan, man, for stopping in and for doing all that. And then for yet the other day as well, man. Wow. Wow. Appreciate it big time. I'm looking on Discord. There's only one person over there. Bullfrog, if you're going on Discord, if anybody's going on Discord, now is the time to jump on Discord. I will check it out and go over there. Let's go back to the voicemails. We got some voicemails to continue.
I changed my mind. I'd give it a 6.
Oh, all right. DJ Glaze is now giving the show a 6. Shrekomania already called the show. I love this voicemail, so I'm going to play it again.
This here is Samson Smalls, and I got me a message for Bullfrog. May I kill you, you white cracker motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
Go get your ass raped by some big old honky-ass son of a bitch. Goddamn motherfucker.
Jesus. Good Lord. What the hell? Oh, my God, guys.
Joe, what's up?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Nothing really. I was going to say about, he was choking on his own blood and teeth.
Yeah.
Beat to a bloody pulp.
Yeah, the guy, for everybody that doesn't know, the guy that saved, that jumped in the ring to stop Raja, he did a video, and we're going to play that too in a few minutes. It's an intense, wild video. I put out a video on it earlier today as well, short rather, and yeah, the guy said he was choking on his teeth in blood. I mean, the guy got his teeth all knocked in. So, yeah, continue. I'm sorry.
I think he had an orbital fracture. Was that right?
Probably. I
think he said he had an orbital fracture.
That's
sounds
crazy.
Sounds like the beating, Amari, what's his face? The running back from the Saints. He beat the shit out of a guy at a nightclub.
Amari Stoudemire?
Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper. He curb stomped a guy's eye in.
Oof.
And he basically ganged up on a defenseless guy. He pushed him. He pushed Amari Cooper, and then a bunch of they ganged up on him and then beat him down to the ground senselessly.
Now,
defenselessly.
Did they?
Curb stomped him, gang banged him.
Did they rape him? Did they rape him afterwards? That's what I want to know.
No, they just beat him senselessly, and he had an orbital fracture on his face where his eye was hanging out.
That's too bad because the next part would have been exciting,
Yeah, I hate that Jigaboo.
Come on.
Sorry. I hate. And he got away with it.
Who got away with it? Amari
Cooper.
Well, because racism, bro.
No, because he's got a lot of money, and the league protects people that can get away with it. I mean, they got good lawyers. It makes a lot of money. It's as simple as that.
Are you jealous?
No, it's just you can't. They can get away with it because they got a lot of money, and the league can protect them.
Who's they? The players?
The league.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean that's what happens, man. The rich get richer. They get no laws. I mean, look at everybody. Where's the Epstein list? Come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
Same thing. That's probably what's going to happen with Raja, because his dad has still a lot of money left from fighting.
Bro, if his dad is smart, his dad is setting up a meeting with Stu, and I don't know how much money. How much money does his dad have? Do we know that?
Well, he did some fighting, a couple of years ago.
What's his dad's name again? It's something Jackson.
Quentin Rampage Jackson.
Rampage Jackson. How much worth? Okay, let's see how much he's worth. Rampage Jackson is worth only $4 million, dude. I mean, he was only an MMA fighter, right? They don't make a ton of money. I mean, they make a ton of money, but they don't. Not compared to what they do.
Have DJ Glaze rate your Pantera cover, please. Pump
All right.
up hand emoji.
We'll have
Cucumber
DJ Glaze
emoji.
when I do the Pantera thing. We'll have DJ Glaze, rate it in the chat. Music Maniacs, thank you, brother. Wow, he's been bombing us here. A lot of donos, big donos. If you guys want to donate, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. You guys keep all the shows going. Obviously, keep me on the air and You know what I mean? I show up because of you guys, the PBS Joe Cronin Hour, because of viewers like you. So if you want to donate tonight's the night to do it, say something about wrestling too if you want. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. So make sure you drop it in the... You don't have to super chat. You can use Streamlabs pinned up to the top. Use that. Or, you can Cash App it. But anyway, yeah, so he's only got $4 million, bro. So it's not like he can do a ton. What's he... Like, if this guy had $50 million, yeah, maybe then I could see, like, him... I could see him on the side being like, hey, man, let's work something out. Like, I'm really so sorry, brother. Let's... and they settle out of court. Like, here's $1 million. Here's $2 million. We'll never... you don't press charges, and here's $2 million. And my son's apologizing, and I'm apologizing on his behalf. He did something really fucked up and wrong, and this could ruin his life. And if it did, he'd probably deserve it. But I am his father, and I need to advocate for him and promise that he'll be a different person. And to you, and obviously to your family and what you went through and whatever, and try to advocate, as a dad for his son, and also try to get this thing moved away. I mean, that's what I would probably do if I was a dad of a kid like this, although I'd be devastated if something like this were my kid. But I could see that happening. But if the guy's only worth about $4 or $5 million, I mean, what's he going to be able to give the guy? $50,000, $100,000. I'm not.
Well, from what I heard, the mother passed away about a year ago. So that probably didn't help, and his situation making him probably have severe depression and shit like that, making him have issues, making him worse, making him bigger, even fuck up. And then on top of that, him having a concussion. So why in the hell would he put himself in that situation? It don't make no sense. He's about to put himself in a bad situation. He's already in a bad situation. He is in big trouble. He is whenever the man wakes up from the coma, or whenever he's able to get, function and do what, that man's pressing charges, he's in trouble. His son, Quentin Jackson's son's in trouble. And like you said, $4 million ain't going to be able to cover, an attorney.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. But I mean, I don't know what you're going to get out of anybody and whatever. I don't even know if you can do that, but no one's... I don't even know I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, this guy's thinking like, hey, I bashed him with a beer can earlier. He's in a crazy state of mind. The guy was gaslit. I mean, the guy probably doesn't give a shit right now about that. He doesn't care about revenge. He's probably right now just worried about like recovering and feeling better and all that bullshit. So he's probably just worried about seeing his family and being okay.
Poor guy.
He's got to look at himself. He's got to look at himself, and then whenever he sees Raja, he's got to look at himself, and then he's got to see Raja, the person that did that to him. He's gonna eventually want to sue him for not civil, but maybe civil. It could be civil, but I doubt it. He could get criminal charges, and it probably will be criminal charges.
Dude, fuck that, bro. Fuck the criminal charges. This is a veteran PTSD. Let's be lucky he doesn't get unhinged and get a gun and do something.
I don't.
Yeah, I told Joe that in the chat. I told Joe that in the chat that he is a vet. I
don't think he would do that. I don't think he'll do that. But I mean, I think if justice doesn't,
I don't know, bro. Like, I'm from where I'm from. Like, I'm split on this. I see it from Roger's point. Like, you don't go just touching strangers, because where I'm from, touching a stranger will get you shot. But again, he did take it too far, especially after he apologized and made it look like oh, I'm cool. But that wasn't cool what he did.
The weird thing though is he knew about it being. He knew the work. He understood the environment, and that is evident in his commentary in the crowd afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like after he squashed it, that's what doesn't make him look good. It made it seem like he was okay with it, like he understood, and that's where the fucked up part really was. Like, he was acting like everything was chill, it was all right. Then he goes off and does that. It would have been one thing if the dude hit him with the can and he answered back with a punch afterwards. Okay, natural reaction. But bro, you planned that. You know what I mean?
He didn't have a chance to defend himself because he was knocked out from the suplex, but the body slam, whatever it was.
And then also, if you look at him, he let him pick him up because he thought it was a work. Even
like if you see the whole thing, like Joe said, like it was literally a planned spot. Like he was just going to go in there, probably just slam him, and that was probably it. But obviously he took it further than that, you know?
Yeah, it's like he got caught up in the moment, and that's a dangerous type of physical anger, you know, that this guy had. And, yeah, I'd be pretty concerned. I mean, Asmongold just covered this 3 days ago. I mean, that guy got 1.3 million views on that video. The whole world, everyone's talking about this. It's the most viral, crazy thing. I mean,
there's a lot of takes. That's why. I mean, did you guys see Abba's and Preach take on it?
No.
Well, they kind of went into possibly Rampage, you know, like, I don't know if you ever seen him and his son, like, you know, stream together, but he calls his son gay a lot. And if you saw after he beat up the guy, he was saying shit like, I'm tired of everybody calling me gay and shit. And like, I wonder if he got like,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This Rampage is in some trouble because Rampage has gaslit his own son. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. This is fucking pathetic. This guy clearly gaslit his own son, picks on his son his whole life, and now his son is exploding on people because he's got an inferiority complex because his own father has infantilized him since he was young. And it's going to usually cause someone like this to blow up. And the fact that he did this and the way he did this indicates to me, somebody who has a pretty big interest in psychology, he infantilized his own son for so long. And the other thing about that is it's going to make his son susceptible to that sort of criticism and to almost seek it out and then destroy it in some ways. And the more older he gets, it's going to get worse. And so being in an environment on a kick stream where people are infantilizing you and making fun of you is going to drive him to do something like he did. And he did do it. And now you know why. There's a big problem here. And you know what? I don't know. I can't be 100% on this. But it makes me think that throughout this boy's career, his father did this to him. You little fag, you little homo, you know, you little fuck, you little shit. You know, what do you?
I've never liked Quentin Jackson because he's a asshole. Like I remember when he used to fight, before he fights or after he fights, he would be dry humping or humping the.
Yeah, he did a lot of weird shit like that, which. Fuck, bro, I found very weird because I used to train at Team Punishment, bro, and like it was like almost seeing two different people, like because like I sparred once with Rampage, even though he whipped my ass without trying, but like
what?
Just at the gym, he had a very calm demeanor. You know what I mean? He would get out of people's way. You know, he wasn't so touchy feely like he was when he was with fans. Get what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, because when I first met him as a fan. Like, he was, like, pretending to punch me, like, you know, pick me up. Like, he was, and I was like, oh, he's just having fun. And then when I actually started training with him at the gym, bro, he was very to himself. So I was like, damn, it's just that, is that a character that he does when he's on the outside? Because it was, like, two different people, bro. Like, he was so much more disciplined in the gym versus when, like, he's out there being his character.
$100 top donator changed the board, Daddy Joe.
All right, music. I usually give it to the top, the top total amount dropped at one time, but let's give him the total hundy spot. Let's give you the hundy spot because you are beasting tonight. Money Man BWO with the $100 tonight, baby. That is our daddy tonight. Who would think so? And yeah, we'll get back to more of this, but also a dono coming in, I think. Hold on. It's a membership.
What's up, Daddy?
What's up, Daddy Bullfrog? Michael Fang, thank you for becoming a member in the chat, brother. Great to have you here.
Bullfrog, what do I hear? You have a voice problem. What happened?
What? I've always had a voice problem.
No, you haven't. You've got it. It's way worse recently. And you said that to me the other day. The voice problem is picking up in intensity, you know?
Yeah, it comes and goes.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
Okay, then.
Next time you have a juggalo LARPing faggot pretending to be a killer on your stream, tell that bitch to drop his location. WHO no, we might have stopped a juggalo from shooting up a Catholic school today.
You know what? That's wow. That's a great point. That's a great point.
Terrible, bro.
He said that juggalos would never do stuff like this. He said that on the show last week. And then look at the church shooting in Minnesota or whatever. Wow, I did not think of that, dude. I didn't think of that. The guy's like a trans juggalo. Holy shit. Did you know that? We
Well,
just had this guy on the show, and that happened.
Yeah, that's fucked up. And, you know, it is a Catholic church, and there were fucking 2 kids that died and 17 wounded. Fucking, you know, that's fucked up. That's terrible.
That's crazy that we were just talking about that with that guy the other night. And we were like, yeah, we know what juggalos are like. And he was like, nah, dude, we're like the best people, and we stop pedophiles. Yeah, we shoot up schools, I guess, too. But yeah, no, that's what a sick thing. I'm trying not to think about that because, dude, that is so sick and sad that I'm going to fucking puke on myself. Yeah, he said this on the show the other night. You know, he was here. Here he is right here. You guys remember? This was just the other night. This man said, you know, that the juggalos, they would never do something like this. And he was on the show threatening to kill people, but he says juggalos don't do this. Watch that.
He was threatening to doctor IP addresses.
Yeah, so I get, I'm not saying that, I mean, listen, our friend here, Neo the Wicked, wouldn't do anything, I don't think, because we've known him for years, but he did say that.
Okay, you're talking about somebody else.
Yeah, Neo the Wicked, watch this. Right now. This was the other night. You saw me. Here he is. Come back. It's at 1 minute, so you'll. Where is it? What the? I know I got it here somewhere. Yeah. I got to reset.
Whatever this is.
Oh. Did I miss it? Shut the fuck up now. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I apologize. I fucked up. Let me, there it is.
Yeah.
Watch this.
It's the gathering. At the gathering, we have sex with children. At the gathering.
That's one of my favorite clips ever. Oh my God.
What the fuck, yo?
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Let me put the video up for you.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Daddy Music, man.
No, there you go.
That's what's up.
Watch this. Watch this.
And I'm going to hell, so I might as well just say, hey, what up? Yo, we ready to blaze. We sane for days. We doing the twisted blades. Here we go, it's a maze. Yeah.
Watch this.
It's the gathering. At the gathering, we have sex with children. At the gathering.
Bro, he was getting so into the ICP type of thing and didn't even know. And then suddenly, like the expression on his face changed. But hey, you know what? I'm actually happy that his face changed like that, because if he had been like still celebrating that, or if he was like didn't even care, then I would be concerned, you know, that he would like that. So like the fact that he got angry right here that I said that, I think that tells me that he's a good person, probably. So that's probably a good sign. You know?
Yeah, and then he had a globe. And he was like infatuated with this like light globe that was like flickering.
Yeah.
And then Ghost was like pissing him off even more. I was like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Ghost lost a lot of brain cells dealing with him, I feel like. But
it was funny.
You know, but he's been around this community for years. He's been here for years. Let's go back to the donations. Guys, if you want to donate, fuck it. You can make me stay up all night. I don't give a shit. If you want to donate.
I'll make you stay up all night, Daddy Joe. Let's get hard, if you know what I mean.
Oh, don't you tempt me with a good time. Money Man Bullfrog World Order is the top donator. If you want to donate, Streamlabs is pinned to the top.
Is here, brother. The leader is here, brother.
The leader of the... Well, you are the Bullfrog, so there you go. I mean... Hey... Latvarian.
The leader of the BWO is here.
I just want to give a shout out to that man who donated. It was Latvarian Savage, baby.
What's up, Money Man? Money Man.
If I could, I'd buy you a bunch of blowjobs if I was near in your area.
Bum. Thank you. I don't need
The
them.
left Democrats refuse to hold prayer and vigil.
The left Democrats refuse to hold prayer and vigil? Like what vigil? I don't know what vigil you're talking about. Oh, for the Catholic thing? Yeah, of course. Yeah, they probably hate. They're probably jerking off. They're probably planning another shooting. I don't know. Who knows? But no, thank you, music, for another dono. Did anybody watch AEW tonight or no? Who's on the call?
I did. I did.
I caught some. Okay, go ahead, Glaze.
It was. I give it a 6. I give it a 6. I changed my mind. He made me change my mind because after the last match, the main event, I was at a 5.5, and then I gave it a 6.
Ooh,
because I said
the main event brought it up to a 6. That's accurate. I'll give you that, Glaze.
Yeah,
But yeah, I caught some of the AEW shows. So I had to go back and watch it. I've been busy today.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't blame you. It was all right. I liked the ending match, but then I hated the way the actual ending went. Like another run-in attack thing to end the show. It's like, what the fuck?
Hang on. I got a big question for you. So why in the hell is Tony Khan every fucking week he's going to smaller venues, smaller places? Like, what the fuck is the problem?
Because they can't sell, because the
Like,
tickets,
this is like
the ticket
smallest
sales
place,
are
and
down.
they're probably fucking like, why are they going to smaller places?
The ticket sales are down. That's why.
They're not making money like they what's the problem? I'm being fucking serious. Why are they going to smaller places?
Oh my God.
If this motherfucker wants to stay in business another fucking year, you better start going to these bigger fucking places.
Oh,
because
I mean,
nobody
this is
wants,
fucking
because there's
ridiculous.
not enough people, Bullfrog, because they can't afford it, because people don't want to go to AEW like that because the attendance is low.
It's like every week they're going to smaller fucking places. It's starting to be like that TNA place.
You gotta understand, bro, Frog. I used to do events. Sometimes venues are probably rejecting AEW because they got another event coming up that'll sell out the place.
Let me stop everybody right now. I just want to stop you really quickly. The reason why they were in the small arena was because it was an ECW arena. Tony Khan loves ECW, so they did it because they did it. They did it because they wanted to. They can sell out certain places. They could have done an arena and sold 4,000, 5,000, 3,000 tickets. You know, so it's not just ticket sales down, because they can sell 3,000, 4,000 someplace. They chose to be at a smaller place. They don't have to.
You're
but
right.
Now ticket sales are down. I mean, that's true. But they did, like someone in the chat just said, they did 10,000 fans in Glasgow. You know, I mean, they can do chunks of people. You know, it's just
not an American audience.
America, they can do it.
That's what I was thinking, American audience.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Joe's got a point. I mean, Tony is a fanboy. I mean, because it's ECW Arena, you might just want to have it there.
Yeah, and be copying WWE like what the fans say. Copying
I've been going
WWE.
to wrestling shows for over 30 years.
Here it comes. His life is in danger over a table bump.
Until last Sunday, that my
Oh, a
security,
table
my
bump
safety,
you.
my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Here is a retard faggot.
Oh.
Joe, yeah, I don't do that anymore. Yeah. I show my Becca to all the kids down here in Hell in a Cell. Yeah. I don't do that anymore. Ear molest. Yeah. I don't do that anymore.
I don't do that anymore.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes,
Yeah. I'm going to live forever. Yeah. I'm sorry. A ghost of Keith Rabarber, thank you. That's pretty sick right there. I mean,
We already know who that person is.
maybe.
Oh, wow, 11,000 people.
That's crazy. I'm still here. I still can't believe these.
I like it down here, Joe. I got my own playground. Yeah.
I can't believe we die. Honestly, I don't want anybody to die. You know, I mean, makes me sad.
I got my own football down here. Yeah.
The only people that need to die are the people that have to die that are like committing crimes that are like evil, pure evil, like that are like just pure evil that must die, that have to die.
Oh, okay. Well, that take, you should die after that take. Let's listen to Mark Henry. We got more wrestling drama going on here today. Lots of drama out there in the wrestling world. Maven, Mark Henry, Raja, so much shit going on in wrestling today. Let's listen to Mark Henry.
I think that's something that's not prevalent. But like when I came into wrestling in 95, 96, I had a lot of the same issues. I didn't like the ribbing. I didn't like the joking. And anybody that talked to me that I didn't think was worthy of having that kind of aggressive conversation, they got that work. And, I don't know the full story, but I do know what I saw. and it looked like he wasn't smart to what was going on, and the dude that was messing with him bit off more than he can chew.
But actually, what we found out apparently is that the wrestler was gaslit into, hey, this guy's gonna work, and you're gonna do this thing to him. Meanwhile,
he bit out more he could chew.
Meanwhile, the other guy was told, hey, he wasn't even told about being hit with a beer can and all that stuff. So one guy was told something, the other guy wasn't. And so I don't think it was Stu's fault. Stu was told, this is what you're going to do, and this is what's going to happen. Now, the only mistake Stu made is not verifying it with Raja first. That's the only issue that he maybe could have had. But you're gonna find out that the promoter or somebody was setting this whole thing up, and he wanted someone to be hurt, and that's what has been said. So Mark Henry doesn't know that information in this video, obviously. So I believe that Mark Henry's take, I'm not as mad.
Somebody's going to get their ass whipped.
Somebody going to get their ass whipped. What if Joe was a black guy? Hey,
I just remember his whole 3-6 Mafia
But Joe,
song.
you're from
Somebody's
Boston.
gonna
You're
get
pretty
their
close
ass
to
whipped.
being black. I don't know.
I don't know, man, but you guys just talked over each other and nobody heard anything, so.
And,
No, I was just saying that I just remember Mark Henry's all 3-6 Mafia song. Badass song.
Yeah. I bet you jerked off
Somebody
to
going to
it.
get their ass whipped.
Love you.
Careful, one, who you mess with, and two, like, what kind of example are you as a
I've been going to
veteran?
wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never
Henry loves
in all that
DJ
time
Glaze.
have I
What
ever
up?
felt until last Sunday
Oh boy, he's got a
that
boner.
my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Oh yes baby, my favorite two hunky men on the call. I am rubbing my cork listening to my lovers DJ Glaze and the almighty Bullfrog Entertainment. I wanna bundle a grundle in the jungle as we take a tumble in the Royal Rumble as you mumble Daddy Henry.
Wow. Okay, well.
Man, that's the best endorsement
Henry Glaze
I ever heard.
Just,
That was badass.
Jesus Christ, dude.
There you go. Just talk over each other again. There it goes. Just blah, blah, blah. So bad.
Hooker, what is your problem, dude? Like, you gotta blend in with the call, bro. You bold other people. The hell, bro.
Nobody
I'm
heard.
sorry.
Yeah, nobody can hear
Oh,
anything.
sorry. Yeah, you keep saying that. Oh, sorry. But yeah, you keep doing the same old shit.
Oh my God! All right, everybody in the chat, first person to drop $20. Should we mute Hooker or Bullfrog? Let us know. We'll go back to Mark
Hooker,
Henry.
he's bold.
I can use myself, bro. No worries.
I'm just kidding. It might be Hooker's fault. I'm not sure. I love Hooker though.
And I mean, he's not 12 or nothing, but he's still significantly younger. And, you want to make sure that everybody knows what we're doing. Now that there's shows out there, like Unreal, where people see how educated and well taught and
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I got to speed Mark Henry up. This is fucking crazy.
experience you have to be at the highest levels of pro wrestling. You see why it's important to have
Shit,
the training.
bum. Oh shit.
Bullfrog sounds sexy on the show tonight. Palm up hand emoji, cucumber emoji,
Ooh,
frog emoji,
yes, he
heart
does.
with arrow emoji.
Thank you, Music Maniacs. He does sound sexy, right? He might turn you on. I'm gonna pause the donation so we
I'll
don't get
turn
any-
you on, my fearless leader. I'll turn you on. Give Daddy a call.
Hey man, thank you guys for keeping the show on the air, man, with the donos. Let's go back to Mark Henry. We gotta let him say. We gotta get this out. I'm gonna pause donations real quickly. Drop the donos. I'll pause them and I'll play them in just a second if you want. Let's go back to Henry. Let's speed him up even more because God, he talks about. And then even then I go in the ring like, oh my God, the fucking speak.
They do at NXT because you don't ever want a situation where somebody brand new out the box is put in that kind of situation.
How hard is it coming in, as an outsider, so to say, that doesn't have experience, to come in there and expect to know, to properly know what was going on then?
It's very hard to not know what your role is. And
well, dude, see, like this was all the guy went into business for himself in a rogue way. The promotion gaslit him and lied to him. They lied to the wrestler who hit him with a beer can. So this is way more complex. So quite honestly, guys, I don't even take Mark Henry's account of this to be valid because he doesn't even know what really went on. He's just looking at it from like this weird standpoint. I still can't believe, though. I don't know. I guess let's see what he says.
The best of it is there was no developmental system when I came in, so I was a lot like him. But the system today respect the people that's older than you. Sit around and talk crap to all the younger kids and tell them how the old days were. That's over with. Because the guys that's coming in are former MMA guys, or college students like my son, people that's in entertainment and have other walks of life. And you can't act like, corny bullshit to these guys and girls.
How bad a look is this for the sport? Just everybody seeing this, and I believe the school is a WWE ID program.
It's not a bad look. It's not that's not the ID program. First of all, the ID program is so well polished and so well tempered that you would never have that problem in their system. Secondly, it's not a bad look for pro wrestling. It's a bad look for the company that he performed at. And it's
Rikishi, you're getting shit on today, baby.
for him.
Next time Rikishi complains, someone's going to be like, well, why don't you fucking do this again?
It's a worse look for the guy that got beat up because now we know you can't fight. And back in the old days, if you lost a fight, you lost your job. So those, maybe those days are over too. But in the modern sense, just to correct you.
Like Bart Gunn.
That doesn't supposed to happen, and it shouldn't ever happen on both sides. Have enough respect for the business. Hey, this dude is acting up. I'm going to give him a pass today. But you need to get him in order because if I wanted to take his head off, I could. And then the older guys that sit around drinking at the building before the show, you get rid of every one of those guys that's like that. The journeyman drug addicts, alcoholics, want to be tough guys, get rid of them. They don't fit the mold for the business anymore. I would never hire them at All Caribbean. If a guy showed up to my show drunk or was sitting outside in the parking lot drinking before the show, he would never work for me.
In your mind, the incident that happened backstage that set this up, is Syko Stu more to blame?
You can drink after the matches. You should never be drinking before the matches. That's ridiculous.
For this happening once they got in the ring?
If indeed what I saw was what I saw, which is people before the show, during the daytime, drinking and intoxicated or partially intoxicated, regardless, and you're busting a bottle over a guy's head, and talk trash like that guy was not going to do nothing, yeah, you're at fault. Because if he put his hands on me, it would have happened.
Is he breaking up in the show?
No, your computer shit, so.
Oh, it's my computer? Oh, fuck. My computer's breaking up. I apologize, guys. My computer's on death's door.
Just take your computer out back and
like I said, if you go to Orlando to NXT, where it's the most polished system in the world for athletes that people recognize, the athletes that go to the Performance Center, they're told right off the bat, hey, we zero tolerance. If you got a problem with somebody, you come to me first and let me handle it. You don't handle it yourself.
Stuff like this.
Tell that to Sandman. Yeah, tell that to Stone Cold who drinks in the ring, right?
That's the best way to have it.
Mark Henry would fire Stone Cold Steve Austin. Unbelievable.
Mark, does stuff like this happen more than we know, and this just was so obvious because they were streaming it? Does this happen behind the scenes?
No. It has happened, and it'll probably happen again. But it's such an isolated thing. In the old days, guys used to say, hey, well, let's go take it outside and handle it like men. That philosophy, it happened back then, but not that often. Very rare did you see people come to blows. It happened, like I said, but it was rare. And I think that it'll be a long time before we see something like this because people are going to see what the fallout looks like.
Or maybe not. You might see that this guy's not in trouble for anything and be like, well, fuck, I'm going to jump in the ring.
I think that he would get a pass. Like, if he would have done this in, like, AEW, like, he would have, because they're TV 14, he would have got the pass. But since he done it in some low-level wrestling school, yeah, he's going to get gaslit.
He's going to get a pass like you got the N-word pass, right?
I don't know. It's going to be tough to give him a pass right now. I mean, it's all over the internet. And then what you said also, the promoter possibly encouraged you to fucking do the beer can strike. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
Brown's just going to get a pass on this
in
one.
the public spotlight now, I don't think he's getting a pass from the people. I think everybody out there is like, why the fuck isn't this guy being charged? This is crazy. Mark.
Well,
there's just too much evidence.
Hold up real quick. Someone in the chat said that the reason why he's not being charged because Stu isn't awake to basically file charges against Rampage's son. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know legally if that's the case.
He's awake now.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's what it is. I don't really know the legal system too. I mean, I know some of the legal system, but
somebody told me that Raj was on his way to the hospital with a pillow to stop that from happening, but I don't know.
No, I'd hang him.
All right. All right.
Okay. No.
Okay. Oh my God. DJ Glaze. DJ Glaze. Oh my God. Listen, I left the Discord too because it was like crapping out and falling apart. So that's why I left. Not really because of what you said, kind of, but that was fucked up. But yeah, there he goes again. This guy's, I swear to God, DJ Glaze might be a KKK member. I'm not kidding. I'm concerned. Because there's not a lot of KKK members because the KKK is like retarded. So if you're actually in the KKK, you're literally a retard. So, but I'm starting to get convinced that maybe DJ Glaze is in the KKK. I don't know. Shit bum.
Ask Glaze if Mark Henry is racist to whites.
Well, I can't now because he wants to hang people, and the Discord did fall apart. My Discord is shit itself up the ass like you wouldn't believe. Fucking Glaze. Stu cannot want to press charges, and the state still can. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. Tell me he didn't say that. 5-time Booker T. Booker T is so entertaining, man. Back in the day. Dude, you all know what I'm going to talk about. But like one of the greatest moments in wrestling history in television ever produced by WWE. I think it might be a top 10 moment ever. Is that goddamn grocery store thing with Stone Cold. Bro, I was dying at home when I saw that on TV. I was fucking in hysterics laughing. I think it was SmackDown that it happened on. And it was just so out of nowhere. And I was at home like riveted to the whole thing. Like it was too funny. It really was hilarious. Mark says no apologies. He's bulletproof. Yeah, in California, white victim, rich famous father, no charges. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have gotten away with a lot of things over the years because of their family or what they look like or whatever, and that goes on all sides of everything, you know? If you're in it with certain people or look a certain way usually, or you have money or whatever it is, yeah, a lot of people can get out of a lot of things, you know? I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's a lot of reasons why you can get out of a lot of things. And the guy that explains it, where is it? Where's some of the clips of the dude?
This happened as far as the show, like.
So yeah, let's grab a little bit of this clip because it's crazy. Let's see if we can pull it up. We're gonna listen to it a little bit. We'll talk about it a little bit. And if you, and I'll pause the donations for a second. I'll play them again in a minute. If you guys want to donate, it's pinned to Streamlabs up top, or you guys can do a Cash App if you want, Venmo, whatever you want to do. But in the meantime, let's get to this on. Hit that like button though, really, man. We need you to hit that like button. Free to hit the like button. Just tap that like button for daddy. We got to get 100. I think we do. We might have 100. I don't know, but we really need 100. So please hit that like button. All right, let's play it. That's not it. What the hell is that? We doing a salsa? Where is it? All right, we'll find it. I know I got it here somewhere. Whoa. It's definitely not it. Yeah, here it is. I found it. Here we go.
A long time ago. I know Syko Stu personally. And yeah, so to get started with it, what actually happened to Stu? How bad are his injuries?
Broken facial bones is from what I'm hearing. Missing teeth. It has no record.
Missing teeth. That's crazy.
recollection of what happened, incoherent. And then even from the people closest to it now that I'm disassociating with, they won't even put up the full story. Stu's pretty fucked up. I'll put it this way. What happened yesterday is he choked on his own blood.
On his own teeth, I heard.
Yeah, teeth and blood.
And he lost all of his teeth? Right.
A lot of them, yeah. Broken facial bones. He was out on the slam, and then the guy had made contact multiple times. I remember seeing that, kind of being in shock, and then I just went. Aside of that, running in, there was other people that could have got involved that I made eye contact with, but they just stayed by the stage. Let me put it this way. I'm sorry to Stu that the people that said that they were your friends let this happen.
So how did you end up being involved? Because from what I understand, you weren't part of that match, that segment. How did you end up out there in the middle of the ring during this match?
I just got done with my match. I was blown up, took the heat, did the shit. Then I get a whisper by somebody, hey, something is not right. I might need you to go out there and check a scenario. This guy's gonna do a spot. When does the spot happen? Oh, we'll let you know. Well, you wanna let me know, but like, you're not telling me when the cue is, when is the spot supposed to happen. You're just gonna let me know just in case. Right, so I'm stuck waiting for this cue. I walk out to somebody with the radio. I said, hey, talk to the back. When do you guys want me to go? What's happening? I was informed about the beer can incident actually shortly before that. They told me that they, made up, shook hands, hugged it out multiple times. So it was going to be fine, but they just want to make sure. I talked to the person out front with the radio. I walk back to the ring. I see the slam. I see the first punch, second punch. And by then I'm at people in front of me and I just start moving. I kind of wish I would have just sprung on like the slam. So that's where I'm at. I mean, honestly, there's nothing worse than you watch somebody you care about. He's a veteran. He's me. And these are people who are supposed to love him. And I'm the only one on the outskirts to be told to watch this, apparently. And then I'm in there and I'm battling, I'm doing whatever, trying to like work this. And I'm telling the guy to calm down. And now he's trying to fight me. It's all fucked, like there's...
So them telling you to watch this and get involved, if this was supposed to be an angle, it kind of doesn't make any sense because you have nothing to do with their storyline or whatever. It seems like they kind of wanted you there just because you're the only one who can shoot, which in wrestling means for real fight, right?
It felt like it. Like how you'd use a dog. Like, hey, we'll send our bitch to go do this.
But the fact that they told you to watch out and, be ready, and the fact that this had nothing to do with any of the storylines kind of shows that this was premeditated, right?
I think the premeditation part comes on the side of AJ Mana. You brought somebody that was volatile, that you knew had issues.
So real quick, that's the friend of Raja who brought him to the event.
That's the small calf, small ass, chicken legs bitch with the cowboy hat.
So this fight, whatever you want to call it, Raja Jackson...
Attempted murder.
Right, this attempted murder, he landed like 20-something punches on him.
23
punches on him. You pull him off, and then he tried to go at you. So that was he trying to continue beating him even further?
I think the culmination between his dad picking on him and all his daddy issues came out, and all the shit that AJ gassed up into his head. Because let me put it this way, I don't like Raja. I think Raja's a shit person for what he did. But I think AJ's a bigger shit person for gassing him up to be in that fucking ring, to leading him to ruin his own fucking life, to hurt somebody that AJ also has a fucking problem with. You can't fucking tell me that's not, I don't believe in coincidence.
He was basically trying to put the blood on someone else's hands.
Exactly, because he's not going to do it himself. Mm-hmm. The few little backyard fights he fucking got in where he got beat the fuck up, and then you got somebody that's a real fighter, trained by somebody that's one of the greatest of all time, and then you had him do your dirty work. He ruined two people's lives.
So what happened when you got involved with Raja? Why did he want to keep going? Well, I know his chat was like gassing him up too, leading up to it, which we've talked about.
Another reason why live streaming is toxic.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
When you're a man, you're in control of your life. If you do things for other men, you're their bitch. You are not a man,
basically
you're a puppet.
Doug, so what happened when you and him squared off?
I just went in there to stop it first, because I was kind of in shock. I saw Stu, I saw the punches, it felt like slow motion. I'm looking around, I'm looking at Stu's friends staring at me, not running in. I'm only running in. Somebody fucking pinned Stu after he almost got beat to death. People are so chicken shit that they don't understand violence. They don't understand what's going on. They don't want to partake in anything. They weren't willing to save their friend. They would rather worry about their own image, their self, their match, or this. Sometimes the world stops. Sometimes the world stops. You could go to the store one day, be shopping for fucking groceries, and if you see an old lady get beat up and fucking robbed, you have to do something. Sometimes the world stops. So these people are sitting in the fucking ring watching a man get beat to death that they call the fucking friend. The people in the back are fucking telling me, hey, can you go out there and make sure nothing bad happens? So now I got all this responsibility. But at the same time, if I'm AJ Mana, if I'm the people that told me to fucking go out there, if that's the person I brought, or I know this whole situation is going on, I'd be right at the fucking ring. If somebody told me that Ian had the possibility of having a fucking fingernail being put out of place because somebody might be a little off in the ring, you think I would take a fucking chance of my friend getting hurt? I'd be in the fucking corner of the ring on the very side in the front fucking row. You couldn't move me from the fucking spot. I'd run the whole fucking show. Fuck all of you. That's my friend. That's my family. That's somebody who means more to me than anything in the world. I would never let something fucking touch him. I would die before something hurts my family. And all the people that call him family, where the fuck were they? And then when we're in the fucking ring and I'm breaking it up and he shoots a fucking double leg on me, by the way, work a better fucking double leg, you fucking prick. And then I'm telling you to fucking calm down. I'm not even fucking fighting. I'm not even being fucking hostile. Then you're trying to fucking work and get lower, do this, change positions, and I'm over here having to swim with you, all this other shit. And then you fucking punch me in the fucking eye after we're breaking it up, you fucking loser. That's why you got fucking headbutt, and that's why I fucking punch you, and you're fucking lucky I was tired from the match before this. What kind of fucking person are you? You fucking low-life fucking clown. You want fucking clout, so you beat up a guy that's fucking half unconscious. You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight and not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to fucking hurt you. The fuck is wrong with you?
So, do you think he wanted to continue beating up Stu?
I think he would have killed him.
If you didn't stop it, right?
I promise you he would have killed him. He would have killed me if he would have got the best of me. If he would have took my legs out from under me like he was trying to, he was going to do the same thing to me that he did to Stu. Clearly, you watched the stream when he's walking away. I'm tired of people fucking with me. I don't care how many times you've been fingered in your life, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you got a fucking problem with the fucking world and the people around you, change your fucking people around you. Change it up a little bit. Go to therapy. Get some help. Don't take it out on everybody else. And then you want to train by one of the best fighters to ever fucking live, your fucking father, use his fucking clout, use his fucking knowledge, and then you want to hurt people that don't fucking train like that? You're a fucking bully. You're a bitch. Fuck you. Fuck everybody who taught you that.
So after all this happened, as far as the show, like, did the show just continue? Like, how did Stu get out of the ring? I assume it was stopped and paramedics came. Like, what actually happened?
He was given CPR. He was choking on his fucking blood. The paramedics came. I rolled out. Once I realized that my fucking blood was leaking because he caught me right in the fucking goddamn orbital bone, I rolled out the ring to go fucking fight that guy. I said, fuck him, I'm coming. And then everyone's holding me back.
And he had already like ran out of there?
Already gone. And then the only person who fucking met him is a fucking crackhead with fucking face paint who's fucking begging for fucking clout for the fucking internet. Man, fuck that whole fucking night. There couldn't be anything more mismanaged in my fucking life than I saw that night.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm just trying to get a better understanding of like how the show went on. Who took him out of the ring, first of all?
Stu left by paramedics in his own blood, choking. A veteran. A war veteran.
Was he stretchered out of the show?
Yes, he was a load and go criteria.
After that, did the show just continue as nothing happened?
There was kids crying. There was women and children upset. The little girl, Sophia, in my tag team, she saw the whole fucking thing. And as an adult, that's my job to, is to protect everybody. And I fell really short. I talked to her dad. She said she saw everything. She tried to get out of the car, come back, and see if Stu was going to be okay. And it's fucked up. You have kids at the show, you have families at the show. We're supposed to be here for a good time. And why I keep bringing up that fucking asshole with the stupid cowboy hat? Because you brought somebody that was volatile. You knew he was volatile. You set him up. You had him do your dirty work at a show where everybody's doing this for entertainment. And you wanted to do that? What a fucking prick. Both of those fucking people. Fuck everybody involved with that person. And here's my thing about the Raja situation. His dad is going to be hurting. His family's going to be hurting because of the trauma with their fucking son doing this shit, the embarrassment, all of that stuff, right? You have somebody that's unhinged. He needs mental help, but he needs to go to jail as well. You have Stu's family now, which I hold in a way higher regard. The dad's there, and I couldn't imagine watching somebody I love getting beat to death.
His dad was there?
AJ was talking to his dad from what I hear, so I'm assuming his dad was there and lying to him about what happened. And then, like I said, with Stu's family, now they're wondering if he's going to be normal again. Not just jail. It's not the tragedy of losing my son to jail. Is he going to be able to remember things?
Yeah, so obviously that goes on, and it's much longer than that, but it's just an incredible take. There's more to it. And we're going to get to more of it, later. But it's just wild, bro. That guy's a real guy, though. That's a real man right there. That fucking guy knows what's up. I got a lot of respect for that guy who, booking, career, he doesn't fuck around with like, oh, I don't know what happened. I just jumped in there and that's all there is to it. No, this guy was like, fuck this. Like, and calling out people and shit. So that guy was for real, bro. He was for real fucking in on all this shit. This is true. Today's vid total backtrack after being paid off or threatened. Really? Two totally different dudes after today's video. Why? What happened? Is he saying something different today? They definitely paid him off. Oh, really? I mean, so you tell me this guy's now not a real dude? They paid him off? It looks like it's being out of context. I mean, maybe it is a little bit. I'm going to do some more research myself tonight, probably hanging out for a few before I go to bed. And then obviously early in the morning. And then I'll probably come back with some more shit tomorrow and we'll figure out what we missed and, like what else there was to this. But yeah, what a crazy fucking day. Ask Laze if he's racist. Music Maniacs, thank you, brother. We got to go out the right way now. We got to go out the right way, brother. For the Music Maniac himself. My computer's been freezing, so I don't know. Was the stream freezing? Can someone in the chat tell me if the stream was freezing? I was kind of testing it out and checking it out a minute ago to see how it was doing. So I let that guy keep talking and let that run for a minute while I checked on my stream and my settings. Yeah, because he changed his tune big time. He wasn't paid off. Oh, he got more info. Man, it feels like everybody's talking about this before we really know all about it. It feels like we're all kind of speaking, incorrectly about the whole thing constantly. Like we're all just in this big loop of like misinformation or whatever. I mean, am I wrong? It just feels like we're all kind of like wrong about a lot of different things. I don't know. We'll see. We got to hit that Pantera cover, but I don't know if my computer is going to handle it. It wasn't paid off. Oh, shit. Let me fix my stream and my thing, maybe. All right. Well, I'm going to go do it now. Let's do it up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. I'll be on. So look for me tomorrow, guys, with a big update, big video. But this goes out to the man, the top dog, Money Man BWO, baby. The Money Man himself. Here we go. Stand by and stand back.